Just trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, the bag of chili peppers. There's just so many to go through.
Chili peppers.
Sweet peppers.
Mm-hmm.
Any chance to try those pastries that they had upstairs during like Christmas time?
Not sure which ones you mean, so I'm gonna say no.
Cinnamon buns by a special specialty pastry brand.
No. They didn't look particularly good. Oh, I'm eepy. You know what? This is a good time for that white monster that's been in the fridge for I don't know how long. If it's supposedly supposed to make me feel away, well then...
What, are you numb to caffeine?
I'm not numb to caffeine, I just don't think it really does anything for me. Correction. The discomfort from the energy drink is stronger than whatever boost it's supposedly supposed to give me.
Are you in the stream?
Yeah, I'm on the stream. At least on the YouTube stream.
What do you mean the YouTube stream? I don't do Twitch.
YouTube stream. You know, as opposed to the Discord stream.
There is no Discord stream. You know I don't put Discord streams out at the start. That was a bit of a weird notion to make.
I'm having a hard time recalling who exactly in the audience was also an AI limit player. Hello, Jay.
Hello, Jay. I like how the YouTube emotes don't show up properly on the chat, on the Streamlabs display.
Hello, Dragon.
Hello, Dragon Slayer. Have you noticed that we always have at least like maybe 6 viewers initially for like the first couple minutes?
I don't know.
You think there might be view botters or lurkers?
View botters?
Or dissenters? Is that
fucking
the right word?
view botters?
Gotta count for everything. What do you mean,
Ari!
What do you mean fucking view botters?
Who do you think you are?
Well, isn't there view botting that happens for all these everyone?
Oh
like I keep. What do you mean? Oh my! What do you mean? Are you not aware of how? Are you not aware of like the rumors about how gacha companies will intentionally hire view botters to just go and just fill other channels?
Yeah, for their supporters, or the ones that are relatively a bit more established or part of the partner programs.
I don't know that.
You're none of those.
Good. I'm glad I'm not one of them. Have I tried the new shoe? Yeah, I tried it on launch. Isn't Deadly Assault resetting? Like tomorrow? Happy New Year. Hello,
Happy
JP
New
Kara.
Year.
When's that Deadly Assault reset? 7 hours from now. Bro, it sucks being on this time zone. We get everything last.
Can I get this fucking camp? There we go.
Yo, can I get some of that?
No.
Okay. I prefer the regular monster anyway.
I prefer neither, but right now a little caffeine hopefully will do me something.
Have you been sleeping well tonight?
Yeah, I just probably should have napped.
All right. The text changes accordingly. Well, what if I want to use a different one? What do I think about the no share gear? I've never shared gear in any one of these gacha games.
I've never shared gear either. It's ridiculous notion that a game I'm going to be spending like a massive amount of time in, I'm going to actively choose not to build my characters and just basically be on food stamps the whole time.
Oh, it's your room? What type of story you guys like in a game? It's a bit of a broad one. Really hard to nail down. Should we start by saying like what our favorite stories are? What I walk into at the start of the stream?
I'll answer the question. Just give me a moment. I'm pulling. In Chaos Zero Nightmare, so give me a moment. Give me Pecco.
Well, one of my favorite stories as of recently was Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yeah,
that is just kind of like a political commentary on like social class divide.
Give me Pecco, goddammit.
And the cycle of violence.
Son of a pitch.
Hello, Matt Royale.
I guess I'm waiting for tomorrow.
It's also got like Romeo and Juliet-esque romance.
I guess you could.
You don't think so?
That well, not Romeo and Juliet exactly, but you know, to each their own.
Well, I guess there's nothing dividing them, or at least not initially.
Yeah, basically nothing. They immediately get together.
Am I pulling Pecco?
I was pulling Pecco.
Oh.
I got 9 left till hard pity. Fucking L. But hey, at least I maxed out Daisy, or whatever the heck their name is, with the fucking stick. They're really good for, oh god. Veronica. Crossbow lady. She's really fun. I love Veronica. Getting a random crit ballista as a low level account. It's just very satisfying. Oh, we have an outpost now. Yeah, she rejoined it.
Yeah, I just did that. They got 13 slots.
I'm still trying to remember which of our viewers played AI Limit like me. I'm sure if I looked at a list and saw their name, I would remember immediately who.
Also, I noticed that they took out the ability to craft purple discs. I know.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, I'm sure most people will say that just using crafting the purple discs was a worse return investment, but I always did it that way. So, sue me.
I would craft my purple.
Sue me.
And craft my legendaries. Yeah, sue me basically.
What's my Soldier 11 look like? Is this decent? This is like a typical 1-to-2 ratio with like a 61-20 that I would do with Genshin.
I think it was Sez. Yeah, it was Sez. Sez was the one that liked AI Limit. I hope Sez shows up tonight.
ZZZ build recommendations. Love high stat rolls. Love high stat rolls.
Hello, lobster salad. Oh, I need to turn the chat to all.
Yep, did that immediately.
Again, can we just set it by default?
You love your Yi Shang Guang. I take it. I figure that's what he's saying. You're saying with that message. What do I got? I barely have anything right now. Do I have a pen ratio? You're can't really make a dent in any of these, can I? Your phone's on 1%. That's not my fault, Frontiers. It's not my fault, Frontiers. You got to plan ahead. You got to be smart. You're being a bit dummy tonight. Can't have someone like that around here. Trash. I don't know about you guys. But I'm so incredibly gun shy on using my resources to level the characters. I'm still sitting on 6K. I'm sitting on 6K of these. Like, I could already spend 4 and just max out my Ellen, and then just pop 2 more in just to get someone else going. But I'm just incredibly I'm just hoarding them right now. Hello, Tom Tier. You know what else I'm gun shy on? I have not spent any of these either. I might honestly just hoard these.
Hello, Tom Peter.
How many
Oh, I guess I should say it. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year's.
We weren't live up until it was New Year's.
I could buy 3 W engines. I could buy 3 W engines right now. 3.
Oh, by the way, how interested are you in Arc Raiders? It's on sale right now.
I hate PvP.
I kind of want to get Arc Raiders.
You kind of want to get Arc Raiders. So
by the way,
apparently one of the buffs that's coming for the next Deadly Assault has a conditional where you need to be an Ether Veil. So I might have to build the Funny Bunny anyway, even if I'm against the idea. So maybe I should just pop 10 of these and see if I can get half Sugar Bunny. My last raid, I met 4 people and none of them even pulled their gun on me once. What you need to understand, Tom Petier, is that we used to play Sea of Thieves a lot, and anytime I would join them for Sea of Thieves, when I didn't join them, usually ships would be friendly and pass by. When I joined, almost every ship would always try to fucking kill us, try to scuttle us.
I don't think you should. Here's the thing. I don't think you should use Sea of Thieves as a frame of reference because you spend like 2 to 3 hours minding your own business.
There's something funny about Sea of Thieves being so toxic when
2 minutes.
There's something about Sea of Thieves being so toxic when it's like a very lighthearted atmosphere made by Rare. And then you've got like Arc Raiders, which is supposed to be like this post-apocalyptic shit with killer robots everywhere, and yet everyone's very friendly.
They're very friendly because the robots don't fuck around. Also, it really depends on which queue you go into. If you go into solos, it's usually going to be a lot more like actually friendly.
This engine is good, but with you are using Dylan with her engines, this is what if I'm gonna use Zhao without Dylan on the team? You ever thought of that? There's always a possibility that I'm just gonna use Zhao on a team without Dylan.
By the way, for all GFL2 players, next character is Luis. We, i.e. me, is going hard on Luis. This is my, after Yuhi and Nikita, this is an absolute, massive, huge...
This is Luis.
...want for me. Luis. She has the fucking Luis gun. We getting Luis.
Use a force to the 4-star, be a Chad? That sounds like being a loser. That sounds like being an absolute loser. What? She doesn't even have... There isn't even like a good 4-star option in like the W engine selection anyway.
Rappy, is that you? Yes and no. Her hair is gray.
I know we all like to dunk on Pridwin, but if there's one thing I use Pridwin for, it's for like a basic understanding of what kind of built-in gear what they use. And in this case, original Transmorpher is like the only one on the list. This is kind of a cringe option.
I actually, JP Kira, I'm actually not feeling V6, but I am feeling like V4.
New Year's packs? What, you mean those 10 pulls?
Because V6
right
for
here?
Louis.
I already bought them.
V6 for Louis, I read it on dondegate.net. It is more of a buff for teammates than it is a buff for her. So I'm actually just going to go for V4 because I want her to be enhanced, not my teammates.
Oh, I guess I should probably buy this too. Okay, hold on one moment. Oh, in GFL 2? Okay, well, I'm buying this anyway. Alright.
There's new New Year's packs? I didn't notice, actually. I should probably launch the game.
What character am I going for in the event? I don't know. I was thinking Chingy. But if I'm being entirely honest, if I grab the Chingy right now, then I don't have the resources to build her. So I might just sit on these. These aren't going away. If anything, I could just hoard this until somebody else shows up on this listing. I could just sit on these. And you know what would be kind of cool is if they eventually put Ellen on here. If they put Ellen on here eventually, I will just hoard these microcontrollers and then just R5 her W engine. So while I didn't get to pull for her W engine at all during the polling video, I could probably get her a W engine to R5 eventually. $10 for 10 pulls a core. You know what's really great about Girls Frontline 2 is the bundle options are actually worth spending money on. Like, holy shit. Give people good bundle options and they will actually buy them. Like, it's actually insane how bad of a value proposition, like, the resources and the pull bundles in, like, these games is so bad. But GFL 2 is, like, almost a 1-to-1 ratio and then some. Like, almost every single time. What if Ellen got put into the lose pool? Well, I already have M6 Ellen, so the only reason why I would set M6 Ellen on the loss pool is if I'm trying to like gather up those invitation tickets, which I could do, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind maxing out the mindscapes of all my existing roster. This isn't like a Yang Qing situation in Honkai Star Rail where I'm never going to use that loser boy. The only character I would not use from the standard 5-star pool is Rena, because Rena right now is bad. I'm just gonna say it out loud, all right? Like, who uses Rena? That twin constant all. I lost Fei. I was pulling Fei Xiao, and when the hunt showed up, that was when I finally got my Yang Qing, and I lost because me and my brother had a rivalry going on for a little while to see who would get Yang Qing.
I still don't have Yang Qing to this day, especially since they enabled you to add 2 different characters outside of the base. So now, unless I pull Yang Qing on standard, I literally can never get Yang Qing for my account in Honkai Star Rail. It's actually hilarious. I know it's very, 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 very anti-consumer for gacha games, but I would kind of appreciate it if more gacha games made characters that synergize with each other, like, specifically. I mean that, like, hyper-specifically. Like, oh, these 2 characters are, like, siblings.
As a form of balance?
If you have them... No, as just narratively synergize. Oh. Like, they literally get passives when they're in teams with each other. Like,
well, they did Ben and Coletta, and that was it.
Yeah, something like Ben and Coletta, but
that never went anywhere.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere. Isn't that what HSR do? No, they don't. What I'm trying to say is, like, I don't know, like, let's say Yang Qing is in a team with Yunli, right? And, like, I don't know, their passive is, like, competitive spirit. When one of them gets the kill, the other one, like, gets more damage until they get a kill, and then the other one gets more, fun stuff like that.
I
Or
feel like that would be a balancing nightmare.
It would be a balancing nightmare, but it'd be cool. Like narrative buffs, kind of. Like if you had Jane Doe and Seth in a team, you could call the unique effect called like good cop, bad cop.
Okay, I have enough to
And
level a
when
character.
Seth
I have
does
enough to
something,
level a
it enables
character's
Jane to do
W
something. And then when
engine.
Jane does something, it enables Seth to do something.
Seals.
Faction buff, not even close.
Components.
Faction buff is just basically the equivalent
Ships.
of like working within archetypes or element types, which already exist in multiple of the other games.
I will be ready for Ambi.
Literal narrative, character on character interaction effects.
What is this?
The idea would work if you get characters without the gacha, and that's the problem, because then there would be, that is the whole problem, is that you would then make a character that inherently buffs a character, specifically only that character kind of deal. Like, if there was a buff where if Soldier 11 and Soldier 0 Ambi were in the same team, they get, like, sisters in arms or something like
Whoa,
that.
what the fuck?
Like
her attack went down dramatically.
Well, yeah, because her engine is attack spam.
Yeah, my attack rolls are so bad.
And be best girl. So how you guys doing tonight? How are you guys starting off your new year? All good? All's well that ends well? All's well that begins well?
I don't know. I don't know what you're going on about.
I want to hear how everybody's doing. That's all there is to it. Grinding Atelier games? I could never really get into the newer Atelier games. Atelier Sophie, I played a lot of. Never beat it, because at some point the alchemy just becomes really difficult to, like, min-max and figure out. It's just too many systems on top of each other to get, like, to craft the things you need to craft. But other than that, at least, like, I think I'm, like, 70% of the way through Sophie. And what I played of it was enjoyable. But, like, Riza, the thick woman, her games, I can't get behind them, because the combat is real-time turn-based, which basically means not turn-based. You guys gonna pull Voimastina? Yes, I am.
I'm not gonna. The only people I'm interested in pulling right now is Lonnie. And that's it, actually.
I'm not gonna V6 Voimastina like every Voimastina keeps saying they want to. I'm just gonna probably get one Voimastina, get her weapon. Maybe
you drank 3 monsters and then desynced your sleep schedule? Oh my goodness.
Sheesh.
Yikes.
Atelier Yumiya is pretty fun. I played Atelier Yumiya for an hour and uninstalled and refunded it. The art style was such a massive departure from pretty much all, if not most, of the Atelier games up to that point. I felt like I wasn't even playing the same game franchise. I'm gonna be real. Atelier Yumiya, they fucked up in their art department. Like the watercolor paint style that they're known for, they did a really bad job translating it in Yumiya. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Also, the combat in Yumiya, it just felt spam your buttons off cooldown with no like real thinking or like strategy. Again, another departure from like the turn-based like setting things up kind of deal. So, in just 1 hour, I was instantly turned off of Yumiya, uninstalled it, and then I think it was that same night I did AI Limit.
This thing just intentionally impair itself?
I think it was the same night, or I did something else. Probably did something else that night. Does any one of you actually enjoy Hollow Exploration 2? Because I feel like I should hate it, but I don't do it at all. I can't really say I enjoy Hollow Exploration, because it ends in like 20 minutes.
I just think it's a waste of resources. It's fine, but it's finite content that lasts for so little time relative to the amount of development time necessary to put it together.
Again, what they should do is they should take these and the rally missions and create some kind of content that has replayability to it. And hell, maybe they can use the co-op for that. Because we've played so many games before that are like co-op games that put you in like a small explorable section and you have to complete an objective. Like, they could do something like that. Play Shinobi, it's amazing. I don't even know what you mean by
What do
that.
I think about Yixing Guang's gameplay? I didn't pull her, that's my answer.
I pulled her. Her gameplay is incredibly basic.
That's why I'm pulling Soldier Zero Ambi. I said this when the update came out, is that I'm not even a fan of it from like a fight choreography perspective, because you look at a character like Ambi. I could do this from the event tab though, right? Events. Like, you look at a character like Ambi, and you see the way they have to animate a character like Ambi, where you have to be very creative, but it's still within like the confines of like the power level of like ZZZ as a whole. Like, not it ZZZ's characters.
There's also still like a flow to like the visuals of what Ambi's doing versus Yi Shuang, where she just flies with no real like choreography or anything like that.
Like, the shit she's doing, this shit's badass.
Well, also hold E. The swords slash into the ground and come back to her in an X formation where she can grab them. Sorry, E. I'm saying skill. Do the skill. Like, they come back in a way that makes sense.
Like, this is cool. Like, it's cool without having to be like some weird flying shit. Like, this, I'd say this right here, as far as characters are concerned, is like the peak of like animation design for ZZZ characters without being so over the top. Yixing Guang is straight up flying and throwing thousands of swords at people. We need S rank Billy. I have high hope. So if Soldier Zero Ambi was meant to uplift like the military faction, I'm curious if S rank Billy will uplift the Sons of Caldeon.
This energy drink is doing that.
It's just a shame Orphe's kind of getting in the way of me, like, seeing the animations. Do I have... Hello, Drax. Do I have an outpost? I do. Right there. Also, if I pull Yixing Guang, I have to, like, build the bunny. And I don't know if I really want to build the bunny.
Hey, Zaphilium. How you doing? That code is to get in the it's to get in the guild.
Also, if I pull Ambi, then my triggers becomes relevant again. Like, I could use my trigger at any time, but obviously, like, I already have like better options right now. But if I pull Ambi, then I can start using my trigger again. I have a more...
Is the guild full? Give it a try. Find out.
There's like 30 people in the guild.
It's like out of 50, yeah.
Just praying for Sunbringer to become playable. I'm not really too fixated on like any of the Void Hunter characters, if I'm being honest.
I love how we can join 10 outposts.
Opal has amazing characters, but Sons of Caldeon is lighter. Lighter is kind of cool. It's just a shame that by the time I wanted lighter, it was just kind of too late.
You need to change your statement, by the way, Zarok. Opal Squad has amazing women. They're so amazing. They're so beautiful. Characters, though, debatable.
S-rank Corrin, I would actually love to see them do something with Corrin.
Thoughts on the idols for you two?
I'm interested in the pink-haired
I feel like
one.
we get asked the same fucking
I'm interested in the pink-haired one. If she's Anomaly, then that's even better.
Black-haired one. Black-haired one. I hope she's a bitch. If she's not a bitch, I'm gonna be fucking upset.
Don't have to build the bunny that much. Yeah, you're probably right, but I mean, like, I'm not really
You
thinking
really
about
don't.
that right
You just spam HP on them. That's literally all there is to it.
You meant gameplay-wise? Yeah, I mean... Yeah, gameplay-wise, I'd say lighter is obviously the most fun. Though Bernice did get a buff, so maybe she's more fun to play. I wouldn't know, because I'm not really focusing on Bernice right now.
I haven't got my Bernice dupes yet, because you guys were saying I need, like, an energy disc or whatever, and I just haven't done that yet.
Well, I paid for Battle Pass, so I'm sitting on some extra tuning calibrators and this resonating core, so I can literally just, if I want to, I can just go build one disc with energy regen and anomaly mastery.
I can go do that right now. It's just, just haven't.
I just haven't either. There's not really a demand for me to do it right now, because I've already got, like, every other anomaly character. And there hasn't really been any fire week content in the game that's for anomaly characters for a little while. Like, it's mostly been electric week. Electric and ether and physical.
The all-in anomaly guy don't play buff Bernie. You should be redirecting.
I don't play buff Bernie because I have an M3 Vivian. I have an M3 Vivian.
I have an M2 Bernie, okay? I'm the Bernie player here.
Yeah, he's the Bernie player.
Yeah, I'm the Bernie player. I'm just not a ZZ player, so that's why I haven't done it yet.
Did Helena show up in the stories? I don't know. I don't think so.
Helena? Not Helen. They mean Helena. Yeah, Helena, our daughter. She hasn't shown back up yet.
Oh, okay.
We saw Helena's sister, Melina, I think her name was.
I like
but we haven't
Melina.
seen Helena again. I love Helena. I want to see my daughter again. As someone who's wanted a daughter since, I shit you not, middle school, Helena in GFL 2 does a lot of lifting for me emotionally. I just want to pamper her. Pamper? No, spoil. Spoil's the correct word, I think. Yeah, I think it's spoil. You spoil your kid. You're not gonna get shot while listening to this, are you?
No. I can't focus on this while there's like a live stream going.
You can just listen to it later, yeah?
Yeah, I can listen to it later. Which is a great coded language for never.
Isolde, your soldiers you brought back to help us are fucking shooting at us.
My soldiers raise.
My soldiers rise. Wait, raise? Where the fuck did raise?
Raise? I don't know. I don't remember the line. I don't even remember where it originates from.
Yeah, Chico! Why were you care? Why were you 60?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how they can fix exploration in ZZZ or any gacha game. Well, you just can't. You just can't. You just can't. You just pray. You just pray that the audience you foster around your open world exploration game doesn't get sick of it. At this point, that's the only solution. Is just fake it, and pray to God that people don't start getting sick of it. I've gotten sick of it, which is why I don't play that shit. And it's.
I don't really care about Sunbringer being a Void Hunter. I just love the design of the character. She's very similar to Kiana. Yeah, I think pretty much I would agree with that. I joined 10 random guilds, and now I have 7 group chats full of Russian.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
10 years ago, 10 to 15 years ago, maybe even these days. Do you guys remember the time of YouTube where you would go on YouTube, look up a video, and it would have an English title for the video, but then the video's completely in Spanish or some shit like that? Oh my god, that would piss me off all the time. click on an English title and it's just somebody speaking Spanish.
You know what would
Come on, man.
You know what would be great for exploration in this game is that instead of having to run around and kill the mobs if you want to farm their low drop material, why not find a way to consolidate all those materials by letting you like go to an arena area where you have to fight like a hard encounter, and once you complete it, you basically get all 1 day's worth of exploration mob drops at once. So you have some actual compelling combat gameplay that doesn't involve you running around all the time, and you get rewarded the equivalent. But instead of just arbitrary time investment, it's actually like being challenged with something.
Did Zombie show up yet? I want Zombie to see my brother play a Souls-like and just see how that will go.
There's 50 people here. I mean,
Zombie here.
I'm gonna do this.
That's your boss.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be playing ZZZ for like an hour, and then we'll get on to like the AI limit.
Zombie was in the outpost just now. Get their ass over here! Do I gotta relaunch the game to add Zombie, even though there's no at feature that like functionally gets their attention?
Just spam the chat.
Let me be clear. Let me be clear, guys. So, the Discord I said I would make for the stream and just for the community, that's probably going to get started tomorrow. Now, I'm saying it'll get started. It probably won't be released tomorrow. What's most likely going to happen is I'm going to work on making the Discord tomorrow. And then, next time there's a stream, then we will, like, officially open it. How does that sound, guys? To those of you who have been waiting for a Discord. That's a lot of boxes.
Just 4 or 5.
Gonna lurk, it's around 3 a.m. Enjoy, Civilian.
Enjoy.
What even is y'all's stream schedule at the moment? Our stream schedule is when we feel like it and when we're not working. Which
usually 8 p.m. Usually 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific.
PTSD, yeah.
Did you say PTSD?
Yeah, PTSD.
PST, you moron.
Yeah, PTSD.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna give you some PTSD in a second.
Do the side quest to get those boxes.
Okay, well, the side quests aren't going anywhere, so...
Yeah, again, Shirun, it's really just we stream when we're not working, which is usually the afternoon PST. And then, do we feel like it? Really all there is to it. That's why this stream is happening, in theory, 2 hours earlier than our usual.
Our usual? Wait, when did I start? 6 o'clock?
Yeah, 6. Our usual is like 8 or 9. You got off work early, so here we are. And I didn't work today. By the way, depending on if the co-op is out on Saturday morning, and if it's not, I might just say fuck it and just say, you don't have to wait for me, just play it.
Okay.
It really is just a vibe thing as to whether or not I don't really care if I miss out and you play it for 8 hours. I mean, I would like to be there when it initially drops so we can fuck around, but ultimately it's like...
I mean, I said I would be willing to wait. I would just complete Deep Oblivion. I would just spend the day doing Deep Oblivion. Which I have not done at all.
I guess then, yeah. I don't know anything about this outpost, but I joined LMAO. There's not anything to know. It's an outpost. You got 10 slots. Pick one.
I'm just saying buff Jane because of the skin. Yeah, I feel like they should have at least announced that Jane would be in the next round of buffs, considering they put out a skin for her. But didn't they say something in the extended dev talk about like designing character buffs, about how Jane right now, Jane right now at least has like a team composition that kind of allows her to be fine for now, which is why they're not doing it. Don't quote me on that. I never watched that video.
I don't like the Jane skin.
I like the Jane skin.
Zhu Yuan, Jane, and Chingy are due for buffs, pretty much, yeah. It's just version 1 character
I've always
issue.
found it weird how there's not that many people who talk about Zhu Yuan needing a buff. I always thought she needed a buff. I always thought she was awkward to play. I always thought she felt bad to play when she came out. Like, I always felt like she had a massive resource problem. Thought they hinted at Jane's buff? I mean, maybe. Maybe they hinted at Jane's buffs.
Zhu's damage is entirely based on the standard gacha gameplay of you're going to throw all your buffs onto your DPS and then let them go crazy for a short window. But the problem is every gacha game reaches a point where it becomes less about doing all your damage after setting up and it just ends up becoming do all your damage all the time, every single second, with your setup being a fraction of what it used to be. That's the problem. Every time one of these gachas comes out, it's the same every time.
Hello, Iron Man Monger.
Hello, Monger Man Iron. Her entire kit was tied behind a stun rotation, and you're right on the resource management. There's nothing wrong with being tied to stun, it's just that, you know, when they push a lot more mechanics and stuns become more difficult to pull off consistently, or effectively in general, or invulnerability windows get in the way of getting to your next stun, well, at that point, you're better off just having a character that can do their damage on demand in between all this stuff. Why do you not skip?
Why do I need to skip it?
Because I said so.
No.
Why does an energy drink make me sleepy?
Because you probably don't feel the caffeine effects at all, but you feel the crash.
Great. Oh, I hate it here. What is this place?
This is an explorable area.
Just a port.
Just a port.
Just a port.
Always end the versions with a port.
What other versions ended with a port? Aside,
1.4.
Are we really just talking about ZZ only?
The main story arcs of ZZZ.
Wait, since when? What? Since the
Patch?
This is the 2.5 explorable area. And don't worry though, just by him walking around, you're not going to know any story spoilers. I don't think any of the actual story zones are explorable. It's just this like beginning bit. It's just a generic port.
I mean, there's nothing that visually stands out with these kind of places anyway. So, unless you're spoiled by the experience of doing this, which I hope this isn't like experience work.
I feel like it's so generic looking that you just mostly like forget it the next day though. So then when you do it yourself, you're not really thinking about it. How long is the new story? It's very long. It's like 5 to 6 hours.
6 to 7 hours.
It's really not that long.
Long for me. I've said before, I don't want my gacha stories to be more than 4 hours. 3 is the sweet spot. 4 I'll stomach, but anything beyond that, no. Like, what the hell are we doing?
I've mentioned this before, and I'm going to mention it again. I'm like the exact opposite. I'm okay with the stories in these games being longer, assuming that the story is good, or like the vibe or aesthetic is good.
Okay, but how often does that happen?
If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna do it though, do not ass blast me with events during the game version. Give me like one event, and then another event like fucking 3 weeks later. That's what Star Rail does like right now, and I'm fine with that. I actually like that a lot. In Star Rail, currently, what they've been doing for basically the last year is you get a like 8-hour story, 8 to 10-hour story, and you get one big event. And by big, it's actually not super. It's like a 2 hour roughly. And then 3 weeks later, you'll get like a 30-minute to an hour event. And then before the end of the patch, you get like a event that's like significantly shorter. It's like it takes like less than right. I prefer that style of the way Star Rail does it. Again, this is all under the context that the story that they are doing is very good. Again, Amphorius. My loyalty is to Amphorius. Depends how long does the event take. Well, let me use the example of the big event that came out with this Star Rail patch. This Star Rail Patches event was like a sort of like little turn-based thingy with the little chimeras where you get to pick like a character, and that determines how your chimeras will fight other chimeras. I completed that shit in like an hour and a half. And it was surprisingly actually entertaining.
My phone going off?
Emporius was just Honkai Impact 3rd in a nutshell. Man, people love to water that shit down. Man, they really love to water that shit down. No, Amphorius is not Honkai Impact 3rd in a nutshell. It is inspired by the Flame Chasers, which is a small sub-story in the Honkai Impact 3rd universe. But other than that, Amphorius has basically nothing to do with Flame Chasers aside from the name in question. And looping. But the looping part in Honkai Impact 3rd isn't even really, like... That's not even, like, part of the Flame Chasers. That's just part of Ruon Mei doing her thing. Ruon Mei? Sorry. Raiden Mei.
Yeah, how dare you?
Dr. Mei.
Dr. May's a weird thing.
A sign for me to play Honkai Impact 3rd to understand lore. Was there really that much to understand in Honkai Impact 3rd? I feel like it was very
just the character dynamics. I played Honkai Impact 3rd for the character dynamics.
I feel like Honkai Impact 3rd did a good job of you pretty much only need to know what's going on right now, right in front of you. Like, I felt like there were very few times where I was like, oh, I don't know this, you know, secondary piece of information from some secondary source. No, you just kind of learn everything as you just play the main story. There's very little like, oh, I feel like I'm missing out on something to understand what's going on. What is Honkai Impact 3rd's gameplay like? You're looking at it. Look at the screen right now. This is Honkai Impact 3rd's gameplay. It is unironically the same
just for the 2010s. Just from the 2010s. Just
2010 version. But it's literally the same gameplay. You're stuck in a small room. You kill mobs.
There's a lot of map reuse, though. There is a lot of map reuse.
You then walk like 15 feet to another small room and kill mobs. It is literally... This is why, unironically, I've never been impressed by ZZZ ever since it came out. Is because it's just Honkai Impact 3rd 2024 version. 2024? 2023? Whatever. Game came out at some point. I thought Impact 3rd was after Star Rail. No! Star Rail is after Impact 3rd.
No, it's Gun Girl Z, then Honkai Gakuen, then Honkai...
Don't say that. It's going to be even more confusing. Just leave it at Impact 3rd and Star Rail, okay?
Okay.
I thought it had a hint of PGR in as well. PGR is literally just a Honkai Impact 3rd clone. Ay. Okay, let me spell it out for you. We had Honkai
Relax.
Impact 3rd,
Hey, relax.
Ray Raven. Then we had ZZZ. These are all effectively the same game. It is action combat inside of small rooms for like 30 seconds to a minute.
Should I just start playing some Honkai Impact 3rd CGs?
No, there's no point.
Okay.
Let them do that themselves.
Okay.
You play the Himiko cutscene, people are just going to be like, ah, so that's Himiko, the famous Himiko. But then there's going to be no bite to it because you don't know anything before that.
But you barely knew much about Himiko when playing the first 8 chapters anyway. What? Excuse me? No, Consume Sword. I'm gonna retort on that one. You barely knew. I barely knew shit about Himiko at the start of the game.
But you had more than flashing the finale for her. If you were to just do that to chat right here, this moment. Also, at that time in the Honkai Impact 3rd story, it was pretty much in the DNA of the game that characters would die constantly. Like, that was the
Did that happen, though?
game. In the original game, GGZ, Gun Girl Z, that happened all the time. Characters died all the time in that game.
It's not GGZ, though. I thought you said not to bring. Hold on. I thought you said not to bring MZCC because that would confuse people.
Well, sadly, Honkai Impact 3rd is the 3rd version, but it's also a remake of the original. So, what do you want me to say? This time I had
Honkai
to bring
Impact
it up.
3rd combat better? I don't know about that one.
Isn't Hoyo's true origin fly me to the moon or something?
I was trying to remember. I was trying to remember the name of it. Thank you. Fly me to the moon.
Kiana. It did, which also involved Kiana, Bronya, and all of them. Again,
I thought it was just Kiana.
All the well, like sporadically had the others here and there, but Kiana was still the major one. Look, everything ties back into Bronya, Raiden Mei, and Kiana at some point or another. I would love to say Himiko as well, but Mav Wika is Mav Wika, not Himiko, so I'm upsetty spaghetti.
This is just gonna play while I'm all the way over here. What are we missing? Eh?
Honkai Impact 3rd's combat is just confusing to me after part 2. It's confusing to everybody because everybody stops after part 1. Nobody cares about the new
why
path.
would anybody play part 2?
Why would anybody play part 2? And that's not a dig at the part 2 characters. I'm sure if you sat
Scarlet.
there, you gave it time to enjoy it, I'm sure it would be relatively entertaining, right? But we don't want relatively entertaining. We want Kiana. We want Bronya. We want Seely. We want Raiden Mei. We want Fuhua. We want Rita. We want... Who's...
Durandal?
Durandal, which is technically original Kiana. Hello, hello.
Even Siren, you know?
Oh, yeah, Siren. Yeah, we did... Like, and even some of the newer characters after that, like some of the Flame Changers, like Apophia. Or Snack Girl. What was Snack Girl's name again? Ouroboros? No. Vet who plays
Mabius?
Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2 here,
Mabius?
currently on break from it. Yeah, and that's the point, you're on break from it. Does Honkai Impact 3rd have controller support for mobile? I think you can plug a controller into your phone. If you can plug a controller into your phone, I think most games these days, even some of those older ones, do have like a level of controller support. I don't think it's baked in though. I think it's like similar to like Steam controller support, where it's like it's like a few layers removed from the game itself, and it's like an emulation control.
And just like that, I've completely explored this entire this area that looks chock full of stuff. All done. And that was one of 3, and that was one of 3 in this patch, and that took. What, like 30 minutes? 40 minutes?
I heard Honkai Impact 3rd co-op got removed. Anyone know why? Yeah, because me and him played the co-op for like a few weeks way back when we played the game. And I can tell you right now, the Honkai Impact 3rd co-op was just whipped cream on top. It had no substance, no nutrition, no flavor, no substance. It just existed for the sake of, this sounds like something we could do.
Can you build a character now?
I'm gonna spoil you guys.
Technically,
right now.
yes. Like technically, yes. I can build a character right now, but I have the resources. But these resources are for Soldier Zero Ambi, and she's not out yet. She'll be out in like 19 days.
Okay. Here is the best representation I can give you guys on Honkai Impact 3rd's co-op. Ooh, shiny keys. Ooh, little keys.
That sounds really bad in the microphone.
Well, it's... Fuck you. I don't have a fucking...
It's loud. Like, I'm looking at the OBS, and it's just red the whole time.
Well, alright. Well, then...
Here, let me jingle keys for you. Let me show you how it is.
How does mine sound through YouTube?
Awful.
Anyway, that's the Honkai Impact 3rd co-op experience. Now, I'm going to give you guys a representation of the ZZZ co-op experience when that comes out. Ooh, look, shiny. Oh, it's so shiny.
You don't know. You don't know. You're just someone who hates on this game.
Cope Steve Mauled.
Says the fucking Genshin player.
Do you really think the co-op for this game is gonna do anything?
I'm not gonna be a pessimistic asshole. Lord knows we already have enough of those people to deal with right now.
Oh, Shirin plays Genshin too. You never said that.
My keys sound just as bad. Yeah, but my microphone costs more, so I'm objectively better.
Also, let's not bring up Genshin to say Genshin has anything to fucking do with it, okay? That has nothing to do with it. All I'm saying is, co-op in this is not going to go anywhere. The gameplay already is just, you're in a small room, hit the thing until it dies. It is now going to be, you're in a small room.
Genshin, you're in a massive world, hit the thing until it dies.
Don't talk about Genshin. No, stop it. Do not bring up Genshin. I don't give a fuck. This has never been about Genshin. This is me criticizing. You think I'm going to sit here and defend Genshin's co-op? Hell no. I'm not going to fucking do that. I'm talking about this game's co-op. And even on its own, it's going to be one person sitting there and hitting something till it dies, and it's going to turn into 3 people hitting something until it dies. Why do we have to sit here and have the fucking most dishonest way about this conversation being like, oh, Genshin player?
Because we know what your standard of acceptable is. Are we just supposed to not?
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! You're doing it again! Ignore Genshin, okay? I have lived with you for 28 years. You and I know what good co-op is, and it's not gonna exist here or there.
Just say you can't take a hit. Just say you want to hit everyone, but you can't take a hit.
Why are you bringing up Genshin? I just said Genshin is bad.
He can't take a hit, guys. He can't take a hit.
I'm literally saying out loud Genshin's is bad as well 3 separate times, and he's ignoring. Jesus Christ.
This is a fucking gacha game. What do you want? What the hell do you want?
I want them to not make a feature that is just very dangly, shiny, key throwaway tat.
How do you know it's not out yet?
Fine. Fine. 2 days from now. We got 2 days. Average Genshin Twitter user behavior? Joke's on you. I don't have a Twitter.
And yet you somehow are just as
Bro, this is not Genshin Twitter user behavior. This is a guy that grew up on Halo, a guy that grew up on Gears of War, split-screen co-op behavior. I know
those are gacha games. You have to understand that gacha games are just.
I don't care about the gacha game part. I don't care about it. I don't care about it. Stop it. Do not bring it up. Who cares? I don't care about the fact that there's a fucking one-armed bandit located in this game. If you're going to have something that says co-op on it, co-op gameplay, I'm going to critique it as co-op gameplay. I don't give a fuck about the fucking whether or not I have to sling a slot machine, buy a battle pass, or any of these fucking things. I'm just saying game with co-op not good. It's just that simple. Holy motherfucking God. That made me more awake than this damn monster. Not a fair comparison? It absolutely is a fair comparison. Because this is a video game, and that's a video game. And what do they have in common? I have to turn one on and choose which one to spend my time between. Okay? It's actually that easy.
Hey, it's your dailies. Do your dailies. Do your stamina. Do your dailies. Do your dailies. You're gonna take these keys. You're gonna take these keys, gotcha boy, and you're gonna like them. All right. Let's get off your high horse.
Let me put it this way, guys. Right? Let's say co-op comes to ZZZ, like co-ops in ZZ right now, and I'm not, and I've got all the rewards, all the weekly stuff, all the XP. All the things, like let's say it's a full-on mechanic, it's a full feature, it's not timed, all the characters are out, okay? Right? Okay? All right? But again, the gameplay is still just you're in a room and you're attacking something. Again, it is complete, it's fully in the game. Let's
See you, Matt.
hypothetically say it's here. See you, Matt. Let's hypothetically say it's already here, right? That it's a full-featured in the game, right? But it's still the same ZZ we've been playing since launch, where it's just you're in a room and you hit something, okay? I have the choice, based on the co-op game I've spent most of the time playing last year. If I take that game and I put it next to this one, and then I say, which one do I want to spend my time with more? Do I want to spend my time in a co-op experience of either ZZZ combat, or do I want to spend time with co-op in Elden Ring Night Rain gameplay? Okay? If I have to pick one of these two, I'm gonna pick the Night Rain, okay? Because it is a game that has a co-op experience that brings something unique to the table. Okay? And I think this is a fair comparison, because the ZZZ style of gameplay, like we just mentioned with Honkai Impact, right? This kind of gameplay has existed for nearly 10 years, if we're talking exclusively the mobile game branded type third-person action combat, right? With dodging and stuff like that. In theory, this has been around for nearly 10 years now. And Night Rain is built off of Elden Ring, which is built off Souls, which has also been roughly 10 years, if not most likely more. So I think this is still a valuable comparison, because both are games that have co-op and both want you to spend your time in. And I'm sorry, ZZZ is never going to be something I actively think to myself, oh, I got spare time and I'm not doing dailies right now. What do I want to spend my time on? Oh, I want to go do co-op for ZZZ. No, that's not going to happen. I'm going to go to Night Rain and I'm going to go do Night of Depth, okay? It's just a far more unique experience. You can say the same if there was a new Gears of War that was good, or a Halo that wasn't dog shit. Same thing here. Same thing. I'm just going to pick one of those instead. I didn't realize you could tilt the camera, by the way. You had like a really nice camera angle going there with your Ellen.
Yeah.
Is this where we tilt to see the ass
Is this where we make the anime music videos?
The AMDs?
Is that what they call it? Yeah.
No, AMV. Sorry, AMV.
AMV.
Yeah.
If I don't have Ellen, do I get the skin anyway? Ellen's skin was never free. It was always paid from the get-go. $10.
Yeah, $10 for skirt and white shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like about this skin?
These weird bracelet drapes.
No, the buckles.
The buckles?
And the weird fishnets.
I like the buckles.
No, the buckles on her torso. What swimsuit has buckles on the torso?
Her buckles?
Right, but like...
Custom fit. Custom fit.
It's not attached to the rest of the swimsuit. If this had like
right
a
there.
lower strap... Oh my god. If this buckle had a lower strap that also went to the lower part of the swimsuit, I think it would be a little bit better, right? But it doesn't. It just hangs off awkwardly. You know what makes me think this skin looks like something from Game Banana? It's the weird patterns on it. Like the kind of like pointy tail pattern on the skirt. That's what definitely makes it feel like Game Banana shit for me.
It was a...
This is like someone comparing multiplayer in Monkey Ball to multiplayer in iFusion Frenzy. No. 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 Nope. I'm not accepting that. These are both video games. I can spend my time on either of them. Okay? All right? You're not going to get me with that. I am immune to this type of... Oh, we're looking at this art again? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I started reviewing Tales now. I just thought I'd pop this on. I also saw this one right here. I don't know what this is. Is this a... Oh, this is a vending... This is a...
Eyebrow never explained what that means. Homie, what do you mean I never explained what that means? What do you mean by that? Ah! Okay, Jay, right here, right now. When you say I never explained... Wait, what the fuck?
Just trying to get Magnum to grab the toy out from the compartment.
Jay, what am I not explaining? I'm actually curious right now. I will discuss you directly. Yo, pick the Santa girl.
The what?
Pick the Santa
the
Columbina.
Columbina? Wait, no, this is a multi-panel. I need to go back for context. Hold on, I think it starts here.
Isn't
Oh no,
Columbina
wait.
next
Oh no, wait. It
week?
doesn't start here. Hold on.
Columbina's next week.
It's this one right
Feels
here.
good, man.
Yeah, just
I'm
stick
still
'em on
waiting,
the tree.
Dre. The banana mod thing. Oh, you don't know. Oh, sorry. Game Banana is a website people use for mod. That's all there is to it. Just think of it as like Nexus mods, but like lower quality and usually focused on just reskinning character design. That's what Game Banana is. Sorry that I didn't explain that. I was under the assumption that maybe people already knew what that was. My bad. Yeah, it's just a modding website, but the mods usually there are a lot more.
We have elapsed 1
Lower
hour.
quality.
I think it is time we begin the AI limit.
Says isn't here. I'm sad.
That's Sez's fault. Now, as
Says
to whether or not
says
Zombie
my
will be
AI
here.
limit ally.
Hmm?
Yeah, it'd be nice if Zombie was here, because
He'll
Souls
show
games.
up at some point.
All right, guys. So
Plenty of game.
first day of the year, we're starting off strong. We're doing something.
We're
a little
starting off
new.
strong with something he wants to do, not necessarily what I
Exactly.
want to do.
You're gonna see tonight.
Who just mentioned me?
Huh?
What? Oh, there's server region locking for the outpost, isn't there?
Is there?
Who's in my pending friends? Oh, okay. Sure. Okay.
Your wallpaper is triggering, chat.
What? They don't like Hosho Marin?
No, they love it a little too much.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't changed this wallpaper. All right, so you're gonna see.
Never watched her. I watched her for maybe like 10 minutes. I watched her for like 10 minutes when they added her to Holocure, and that was it.
Tonight we are doing a Souls-like game. Now Ari's soul experience is minimal at best.
What do you mean? I've put a bunch of hours into Elden Ring. I put
Fair. You put a decent amount. I'll be fair.
I took my cursor.
So, yeah.
I put 48 hours into Elden Ring, and Dark Souls 3 I put 7 hours into. So that's kind of like some time.
What is this game? AI Limit is a Souls-like game that came out last year. Compared to other Souls-like games, it's actually not as hard, and it gives a lot of player flexibility in gameplay. But it's still a Souls game, so there's still challenge.
I can't click into it.
It is also anime styled.
I can't click into it.
So he's going to be playing an attractive anime woman as the main character. 48 hours in Elden Ring, bro, didn't even play it.
Can I get this up? Where to go? There we go.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to tab it correctly. It's not in borderless window. I need to change it. I need to go out of borderless window.
Weeb Souls? That title before.
Is there no Japanese?
There is no Japanese. There's English and Chinese. I played with Chinese.
You played in Chinese? I'm good.
Yeah.
Home theater headphones, please.
You know what? If you're playing in English, that means chat won't, chat can actually follow along a bit better.
It better be good localization or we're going to have some problems.
I don't know, but I can say the Chinese voice acting was really good. As someone who I've dabbled a little bit in Chinese dubs. Some of the actors for this game in Chinese, you could really feel the emotion with their voice acting. Like, they did some pretty damn good voice acting.
Steam Deck settings.
Game Banana is flat out better than Nexus mods. Is it? I don't really know. I feel like Game Banana is a lot more unknown than Nexus
even
mods.
Even in borderless mode, it just does not want to show itself. So I guess people are just going to get flashed with Hosho Marin if I ever want to like tab out for some reason. Motion blur.
What is this problem you're having?
Well, normally when I tab a game out, it doesn't like hide the game all of a sudden.
Oh.
I'm just trying to check audio settings right now because I went into my sound display and I turned it down to 10 because I didn't know if it was going to be loud or not. But I'm just going to crank it back up and we're just going to change it here. That's loud. Let's do 2 for now.
Also, as a seal of approval, guys, this was my favorite game last year.
Well, what other games did you play?
I'll talk after you get out of the intro.
And eons of calamity wane. All life withered, leaving behind a desolate world.
Ring.
A mysterious black mold.
You're not gonna answer questions?
Corroding the land inch.
How would you compare the difficulty of this to Dark Souls 1? Oh, it's harder than Dark Souls 1.
The remaining humans roamed.
But it's also easier because it's a game with 2025 movement.
They fought for food.
Like, this game is very fluid. Like, it is very polished, control-wise.
It was, yeah, wasn't Dark Souls 1 still omnidirectional?
Yeah, Dark Souls 1 was very unrefined because it was old.
To the last
This game, let me put it this way. This game is closer to Bloodborne gameplay-wise. Very fluid. Very fluid, very fast.
I was at work and one of my coworkers was talking about how you were talking to him about being so hyped up for me to play this.
Yeah, Mark. Mark loves it.
Okay.
Mark loves this game just as much as I do. Mark played First Bazan Berserker, dropped it, played this, and he beat this and loved it, and he loves it just as much
You
as
do
I
realize Mark plays these games, right?
Yeah, but he didn't finish First Berserker.
I'm already
He actually
drowning.
dropped it entirely. Goodbye, Zephylian.
Are you sure this isn't just Code Vein 2?
This is so much better than Code Vein. Just it's not.
I
even
said
close.
Code Vein 2. You never played Code Vein. You never played
Well,
Code Vein 2.
Code Vein 2's not out.
Where is this?
This is some trash. This is some trash English voice acting.
Are we going back to Chinese immediately?
I don't have to back out of the game. Now I'll keep it on. I'll keep it on. I can't even change it here anyway.
Is this story peak? This game's story, admittedly, it like in the first third, is kind of like it's okay. It's kind of you're going through the motions. It picks up as you progress so hard. Like it goes so hard midway.
I
and
find
then
it
by
weird
the end
that Code Vein 2 is not going to be like is not going to pick up the story from Code Vein 1.
Can I ask you to Discord stream it so that I don't have to have double audio?
I forgot. You need to remind me of these things better.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Now I don't have to pretend like I need to pause for someone talking, only to realize that's me that's talking.
This just looks like stamina.
So the unique part about this game is you have no stamina. You can keep swinging and dodging forever. The main thing is if you take damage or use a skill, you will use that bar.
You're saying I have a limit. An AI limit.
Possibly. Oh, zombie's here. Zombie, it is time.
Oh, well, you made it in time, buddy.
Get talk, because he is playing a Souls game. He's playing my favorite Souls game.
What's the lock-on button?
I don't remember immediately.
You failed
right
me.
stick. Well, when you say what's the lock-on button,
Right
you
stick
don't.
resets camera. What are you talking about?
You gotta be close to an enemy.
I was pretty close to that guy. What are
Well,
you
then
talking
maybe
about?
it wasn't like targetable yet. Like, you know how some games don't allow you to target mobs that are pretending to be dead?
You mean just they're not aggroed?
Yeah,
I need
basically.
to turn off vibration. Where the hell's vibration? You can set the intensity. How about 0?
Should I get this game? I'm still finishing Lies of P. Finish Lies of P and then get this game. This game is like roughly 30 hours long. It's actually not that long. Yeah, that guy is your standard challenge right out of spawn Souls fight. This game versus Liza P, which should I go for? I mean, they're both good games. This one's cheaper.
Didn't Liza P have an expansion?
Yeah, they did. Liza P is definitely harder. Like, significantly so. I was finishing character stuff in ZZZ, building Zhao and Yishuang. I need to finish building my Zhao. It helps that they're so easy to build.
Where's the camera?
Anime Souls-like, yep. You can change this character's hair, by the way.
There we go.
You cannot change anything else about them, though. You can change the hair, you can change the outfit. Can't change, like, their body or anything about their proportions or anything.
Oops.
My Zhao is 27k HP. Well, that's all you need. The rest is just whatever.
There's no jump, is there?
Did you play Code Vein, Ari, bro? I did play Code Vein for, like, the first 5 hours, and then I got distracted by a different game. I don't remember which game, though. What'd you say? There's no what?
No jump button.
Yeah, there's no jump. Oh, yeah, I should point out that that bar, the higher the bar is, the more damage you do, and the more, like, your skills get enhanced effects on weapons. I'm an hour late. I always expect you to start stream like an hour later. Yeah, pretty much. Remember how I said DNA stole that from AI Limit? That's exactly what I meant. The spike arm for executes.
I mean, what did DNA have for itself?
Did you play Neo, Ari, bro? No, and I don't plan to. I never really was interested in Neo's flavor of the gameplay. Have y'all watched Marty Supreme? I don't actually know what that is.
It sounds like a content creator if I were to think for, you know, just a second.
Hit that bell.
Who, me?
Hit that bell. Smash that like button. Put your dick in the subscribe button.
That sounds
And
kind of
all-
cringe.
All the social medias. Oh, by the way, in this game, if you pause, it pauses the whole game.
Alright. He didn't even hit me there. He whiffed it.
Yeah?
Okay. Bruh, I just can't time that.
Looks like this game was polished a bit. Last time I played it, it was a bit half-cooked. If you mean, like, the demo, yeah, they did some changes from, like, the initial demo before the game came out. Make no mistake, though, this game is, like, the first one made by this development team. So it's not exactly gonna be, like, the most high-quality experience, but it was enough to win me over. So now you have a sniper rifle.
Where's the checkpoint?
It's just slightly ahead of you.
Lord Asteria. Finally. A nascent blade.
Pausing in a Souls-like, sad from software sounds. Yeah, you can actually pause in this game and then use consumables in the pause menu. You don't have to like stress out about like pressing like a directional button like 12 times to get to your item or anything like that.
Right? Then go.
It's actually pretty funny. In this game, if you wanted to, you could just hoard a bunch of throwables and then just calmly just pause and go like, do 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 do. I want to throw this grenade. And then the moment the grenade leaves your hand, spam pause again. Again, game is completely paused. Go do 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 do. I'll throw this grenade. Like I said, this game can be hard, but it is much easier than the vast majority of Souls games out there. I am so looking forward to the 2 DLCs for this game. I am so hyped.
Oh, now she doesn't have to worry about the water getting in her joints.
Seeker of the branch.
What are you doing in a dingy ass place like this? Oh wait, she wasn't even standing in the water to begin with.
I'm Asteria, the branch weaver. I've been waiting for you. It's a pleasure to know that you've arrived safely.
What's
I
this place?
rage
An
quit Demon
ancient
Souls. It's so slow,
underground
might come back
drainage
later.
tunnel
Well, this is the game for
deep
you. This is
underground in the
a
south region
very
of
fast-paced.
You guys
Souls.
like anime?
Is this a branch?
As you see.
Bro,
This
why is
branch
the
has
main
been
character's
damaged
voice
since
delivery
long
so
ago.
bad?
Please use your power as a blader to restore
I mean, at least
it.
this woman's like part robot.
There's a reason why your character's speaking the way they are.
Cool. Why did cutscenes in these games always have to be so slow?
That's so true. You walk into the boss room, you're slow walking. The boss is like, roar! And then it slowly looks at you for 5 seconds. And then the fight happens, and then the mob is moving at like a lightning strike speed.
Everything in like the downtime cinematics are always just like so slow.
I think it's to build tension for the player, to be like, oh, fuck, I have to fight this thing.
No, I just think it's to fuck with people, if I'm being honest.
I like it because it's like immersive, especially if we're talking like Dark Souls 1, where like it's a very quiet world. There's demons, there's dark, shadowy forces, and like it's just very calm. It's very like, you know,
This
I mean, I guess
way.
the calm before the storm,
branch
which the
is
storm would be the boss
functional
fight.
Once more. Now please, take this. This life dew will mend your body.
Right,
It
there's
will
your
be
flasks.
replenished once connected to the branch. What happened?
When I touched the branch, I saw a strange vision. In the vision, I was in the water, and there was something huge, glowing in the
I should have got some
distance,
snacks before I left work.
but I couldn't make it out. What just happened?
Perhaps
I got saltine
it
crackers.
is the memory.
You need to do
preserved
better
in
with your
branch.
snacks choices.
Your lost memory.
My
What's wrong with
lost
saltines?
memory.
Do you have anything else to
Keep
go with them?
seeking branches.
Cheese?
Not right now.
Salami?
You will be able to
Frosting?
retrieve your memory.
Seeking branches.
Leave this area and
Why is every
proceed to
bonfire a
Heavenswell
female? I
to
think you mean
truly
bonfire
understand
maiden.
everything.
And
You
yes, they
must
usually are
embark on the
female.
journey. For this purpose,
Gee, I wonder
I am
why.
offering you a parting gift.
I mean,
Now,
technically, it's not
Make
for.
your
It's not
choice.
actually for horny. If we're talking like oh, you get to pick your starter weapon. If we're talking old Souls games, it's usually like a woman comforting you, either because it's like a motherly presence or it's like a wife presence, like a comfort presence.
So, you have accepted your first mission. The path ahead is open. Go meet humans. Find the scattered branches and restore them.
Did I get timed out? No. Maybe your government's.
They're just separate
screwing with your-
input?
It's a dedicated button. Try the bumpers. Oh, I changed my control scheme to how I play Elden Ring, by the way, so I don't know how to help you. It should be its own button. Life do is Y? Yeah, no, I customized my buttons for this game. I changed it to my Elden Ring hotkeys. Bear in mind, when I say Elden Ring hotkeys, my right trigger is interact. Anytime I play a combat game, I change all my buttons to be kind of like old-fashioned, like hack and slash games, where like light attack is X and heavy attack would be Y. And because of that, like usually X would be your interact, if we're talking like Xbox controller. So then it's just like, well, shit, what do I make my interact? It can't be the bumpers because that's where like my heel is. So then I just ended up on right trigger. I do admit, though, spamming right trigger to pick up stuff feels so much better than mashing, like, the X button. I don't know, that's just been nice.
Cringe. I'm not putting that on.
Oh, you can talk to the woman again, by the way.
That's great.
Alright, okay.
Lord Asteria has warned us. The area down here.
Good thing everyone else looks
plagued
ugly.
with the
Then they
void.
wouldn't know that I look
To
attractive.
stay away
What the fuck is wrong with my face?
Why did you have to mess with that void beast and end up getting
That is an
wounded
ugly
like
person.
this? Well, there is nothing worth scavenging.
You need
in that
Constitution,
hole.
Arikato.
Huh? A new face. Go find yourself a spot and don't bug me if you don't want to get.
Oh, yes, the press button. What do they mean by Constitution? Is that my stat?
It's just probably your health, your max health, is what
I
they mean.
already raised that. I already raised that.
I assume it's just their version of saying you're bad, level vigor. Oh, by the way, when you swap to your other weapon in your hand, there's like a swapping attack. Assuming you even have 2 weapons equipped right now, like that rusty sword or whatever.
How am I supposed to know?
It would be on your back. Your secondary weapon would be on your back. No shields? There is a shield. There is a shield in this game. Nah. Okay, you do have to sprint and press A to do jumps. Like old Souls game styles.
That is a garbage-ass jump.
It's just like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, baby. This game is piss easy.
Oh, another one of them. You
Bloodborne
want to
dodge?
escape
Yeah,
from
kind of,
this
basically.
too?
Like I said, this game has very much, like,
How
a lot more
pathetic.
Bloodborne
There's no
movement than,
escape.
like, Dark
The
Souls.
monster is still there. No one can escape.
This is not your first playthrough? This is not my first playthrough, it is his first playthrough. Feel like this needs parry? There is parry. Don't forget you have your railgun.
Didn't forget, just not using it. The trash mobs.
Well, you can basically use it infinitely, because it just takes your bar, and your bar refills on hitting enemies. That's another thing I like about this game. Again, like, oh god. Having everything tied to this bar means that if you want to be like a caster build, you basically, in theory, can never run out of mana. Or like, if we're talking like older Souls games, you can never run out of spells. Because those weren't on mana, they were on like a mount.
Idiot doesn't know how to poke down with the stairs. I thought they said to watch out for mud.
Don't want to get your shoes dirty. Is this what I think it is? Oh, not yet, not yet. It's not what I thought it is. What about that maid outfit?
No.
All right.
Fine, you get the maid. You get the maid outfit for just a second. Wow.
The maid outfit.
Wow. I'm truly at my AI limit.
If I remember correctly, the maid outfit was originally supposed to be like a pre-order bonus, but then they just gave it to everyone. This year was a headache. At least everything will be fine in 2026. Yay. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like 2026 is just gonna be 2025 Part 2, the Revengeing, and you can quote me on that. Your character is an AI? Yes, your character is an AI. That's why
at my limit.
Unironically, that is why the character is talking so weirdly right now, is because they are basically like they're an AI with like a wiped brain, basically. ...2020 and 2022 all felt like one big year. Here's the thing. We weren't in lockdown during COVID because our job was... like basically required us to go and work, so we weren't actually forced to stay inside like everybody else.
Yeah, we managed to still make our money just fine.
Must cease them, release the force field. Too hard for me. Got to get out of here quickly.
Alright, this is Perry. You have unlocked Perry.
Where is it?
It's right there at the bottom right. Those 4 slots, the top one is Perry.
Left trigger Y?
No, it's its own dedicated button. I just don't know what your keys are set to. Left trigger Y to swap to it, yes, but I don't know what the actual use button is.
I'm pressing it, nothing's happening.
No, that's... you swapped to it. Doing that is just how you swap to it. It's not your actual ability. It's not your actual...
I didn't swap to it.
You are swapped to it. It's right there on your fucking key. You're just not... I don't know what your use button is. I don't know. I don't know what your keybinds are.
Which one of these is the input?
Frame ability. LB. Frame ability.
Left trigger B?
No, LB. Just LB. Frame ability.
Yeah, what was there before? There was nothing there before.
Didn't have anything. You're unlocking your frame abilities as you go through this place.
Okay, cool.
It's Perry. I'm not going to act like I love Perry in Souls game. Now, I did use Perry quite a bit in this game, I do admit. There were some bosses because I'm not a parry guy in Souls games. I'm just gonna say that right now. But there are some bosses in this game where I was just like, oh, I'm having trouble. Let me swap to parry, and then I kill it in 2 attempts, and I'm just like, all right, that was insanely effective. This is more Code Vein style of parry. In the right hands, it's so busted. Again, I didn't play that much Code Vein, let alone use parry in that game. But the parry in this game is really good. There were 2 bosses I can think of in this game, like early on, off the top of my head, that I was struggling with. But then the moment I swapped to parry, I killed it in 2 attempts. You have 2 iframe? I don't know frame data. You're asking the wrong guy. Have you played Sekiro? No. I'm not a fan of Sekiro because I like Souls games where you get to have a lot of flexibility in how you customize your playstyle. Sekiro's a good game. It just doesn't appeal to me. I don't like the idea of basically being like the same mode of play the whole time.
Bruh.
I should point out, by the way, when you die, you lose a percentage of your souls. You don't have to go pick up anything, but you do lose a percentage of your souls. So think of it like Borderlands, where it takes a portion of your money when you die. You also kind of need to know how to parry. Yeah. My problem in Souls games is knowing what you can and can't parry more than anything. It's why, like in Night Rain, the Executor, who can just literally parry anything, is so my jam. Which I guess is technically Sekiro. And I do love me playing some Executor in Night Rain. Do you like Lies of P's blocking mechanic? It's basically close to Sekiro's, isn't it? Where you just, if you just block at the right time, it basically counts as parry. I like the way the shield works in this game. Oh, I love the way the shield works in this game. It is like the funnest shield in a Souls game. They managed to make a shield a offensive tool just as much of a defensive tool. It's so good. Every game needs to learn from this game when it comes to shield mechanics. It becomes less of a defensive tool and more of a bullying tool. As much of a defensive tool at the same time. It's so good. You sound so excited. Arikato is locked in. Shirun, I beat this game and instantly new gamed plus to get the good ending. Or sorry, true ending. Let me put it that way. This was my game of the year. I fucking love this game. Why robot eat people? Was the robot eating somebody?
I wouldn't call these robots.
Yeah, these like weird red branch things. It's like an amalgamation of like energy and radiation forming like an entity kind of deal. There it is. I wore that the whole game. That is the character's actual outfit, like the signature outfit.
Kind of lame.
You don't like it? I like it a lot.
Where's the safe area?
Well, you just opened the shortcut, so it should just be in this room. It's like, there it is. Cannon outfit? Yeah. He just got the cannon outfit immediately.
You said it like it was a hard thing to find.
Well, traditionally in every Souls game, the main character like box art outfit is like you get it in like the last 70% of the game for pretty much every Souls game. Like for instance, the Dark Souls 2 armor for that character, which looks really cool, that takes a bit to get. If we're talking Elden Ring, Vike's armor, who's on the box art, he's like in the last zone of the game, like second last zone. And if you want to talk about like the trailer tarnished with like the red coat armor with like the Norse metal helmet, that's also like a good bit into the game. Like you got to get to the main set. Crisis averted.
Why can't I stab him? Where's the prompt?
Slightly closer, maybe. Yeah, that was a big guy, no doubt. I never heard of this game personally. No shock. When this game basically had no marketing whatsoever. But it, like, if you use Steam reviews as like an indicator, it had like 2,000 more reviews than First Berserker Kazan the entire time. All right, and now I just unlocked Shield. So this shield is an 100% physical damage block until it glows purple. When it glows purple, it becomes like a 90% block. But if you double tap the button, it does a big explosion move, and then it goes back to full block. That's to explain it for anybody that didn't get to read it. It is a very good shield. There are some exceptions, like elemental moves it can't block. But that's like every Souls game, like elemental damage, like piercing through a little bit of the damage.
This is just a duel between two losers with swords.
Two Dex losers. So this is you when you die too much? Unironically, yeah. He's fighting another AI right now. Or sorry, they're called bladers in this game. AIs in this game are called bladers.
Sure, why not?
If I was to describe the game world real quickly for anybody,
It's a sewer.
It is indeed a sewer. I'd say the game world is near before the humans went extinct. I think that is the best way to describe this game.
This looks more fucked up than Nier, though.
Right, but Nier's nice and grassy because humanity was dead for so long.
Couldn't make any more fucking McDonald's when you don't have any humans around. Oh.
Yeah. So this game, basically, if you want to try and figure out the story, it's effectively before humanity
Oh, you're
went
not
extinct.
friendly.
That's the best way to describe it. I'm getting Elden Ring Sewers PTSD. Don't worry. You won't have to run around here trying to find the one pipe to fall in to get to Moog, okay? Or to get to fake Moog. Post-apocalyptic? Yeah, just like Nier, basically. Sewers are just nasty AF, but man, video games love making levels out of them.
It's alright, I'm a robot. I don't care about running around in literal sewage. Was there a way back up if I go down that hole?
I can't remember which one was the progression route. Either the hole or going upstairs. I want to say the hole is the progression route, and upstairs is just items. Yeah, like getting to that on the pipe. I think upstairs is also what unlocks the shortcut back to the bonfire.
Why not stab him? Actually, I walk slower than him, do I? No, I could stab him. Wait for him to come back. Wait, right now, right here. Alright.
Oh yeah, I think the shield meter, like the little diamonds on the thing, that shows how many more hits you have until it goes purple. The shield explosion got some distance closing on it, by the way. Just shoot it. Yeah.
I didn't mean to spam it.
You can parry in this game, but the window is pretty small. All parry windows are usually kind of small. Oh, I should point out, if your bar reaches 0, you get stuck. It's incredibly rare that happens, but that's what will happen if that bar reaches 0. I think he's hitting the door. The Lies of P robots in the early game fight similarly to this guy's. I strongly fucking disagree. The Lies of P... Oh, you got new dual swords. The Lies of P fucking robots are a lot more jerky and, like, delay. These ones at least, like... There's a little bit more fluidity to, like, the first half of the attacks before they start their other attacks. Stuff like that. Maybe this was the progression route and the hole was the alternative route. It doesn't matter. There's a bonfire literally in front of you.
Yeah, there is.
I like the protagonist. Looks like J-Alter from Fate Go. Yeah, they kind of do. I can see that.
Always about the Jalter.
Oh, by the way, you might have like runes you can pop in your inventory so you can use your next level and not worry about losing runes. Rune souls, whatever we want to call them.
And just which one of that would
Oh,
be?
you actually don't. I actually don't
Okay,
think you
don't
did.
say.
You. Magic builds in this game, guys, are so hilariously strong. I know it's kind of weird to say magic when like you're a robot, but you know, it's like electricity build basically.
Just say it's magic. Robots?
Yeah,
Who's to say robots can't use magic?
Whoa, whoa, oh, it's magic.
Can you please pick a better song to sing?
I can't think of anything. What other song is there related to?
And I think that's a you problem with your ability to come up with really anything. Oh, okay.
Oh, I remember now. You have to fall down the pipe to get to that upper spot we were seeing earlier. Are fists a weapon in this game? This game has fist weapons, yes. Or, well, it has claw weapons. No fists. But one of the... Actually, no, sorry. There are fists and claws. They have some similar moves, but the claw has slightly different ones from the fists. You can actually get fists in, like, the first hour. I love a set of claws in this game. There's like a set of claws that just look mean as fuck. Like you could literally, like you could really rip open someone's chest cavity. This game has like, I think it's like 8 different weapon types. It's like 8 or 9. I think in total the game has like, I want to say 30 to 40 weapons. It's like in that range. I think you will need to either do a dodge roll or a sprint jump to get that. Yeah. Back in the hole.
It didn't input. Sprinting's delayed in this game.
Yeah. Sprint does have a little delay.
Also, that dodge is shit. What makes you think I'm going to be able to pull that off?
It's just because, like, it's such a small gap. But, like, usually I jump and just point my character at the wall. Does this have executions or finishers for enemies? Yes, it does. Where, like, if you poise break them, kind of deal.
Is that there's nothing else here?
Yes. I think that's just about it. There's a few hidden places you missed before you got here, but I didn't feel like sitting here and telling you, stop, turn around, go to this thing, stop, turn around, go to here. Like, if you want the true ending, you do have to come back here to, like, grab something you walk past, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You'll just come back when you're, like, I don't know, higher level, and you'll just run through everything and just grab the shit you missed. This game is not that hardcore than Dark Souls. No, this game's pretty hardcore. This game is very hardcore. Again, some of the, like, I think the final boss in this game, when it comes to, like, aura and, like, epicness, I think it's on par with, like, Millennia and shit
Zombie
like that.
struggling to find any time to shit on me, so the best he can do is say that he wouldn't run a past. He would not run past enemies. Idiot.
Now, the final boss of the final boss of this game, I guess is technically second final boss. Is it as hard as Millennia? No, but it's hard in its own way.
Lordship perished, and they all got killed by law.
They all wanted to go to the surface, but that's Swell, where the weak will only fall into prey. That's horrible. I'd rather die collecting mud.
Nameless King must be dripped boss. Oh no, there is again, there's some good fights. Is that my goat, Yuri Lowenthal? Is that a voice actor? I have no idea. You've already been down there. It was like
shop here?
Yeah, it's just the shop there if you want to buy the ponytail.
So what do I drop? Do I drop behind to grab it? Behind the bonfire?
Behind the bonfire is your progression, yes?
Yes, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. It's a boss fight. Just, you know, just going to say it right now, so if you want to spend your runes... And
I mean, I can tell. I mean, this room does... What kind of thing's waiting for me the moment I drop down here? I have no idea.
Oh, good. You'll only have 20 runes to worry about, and that's it.
Was expecting something bigger. It's always behind the back, isn't it?
Good evening, Taito. Yeah, we started at 6 today rather than like 8 or 9. Arcada doing surprisingly well. He did play quite a bit of Elden Ring like a month ago, and he did play all of Night Ring with me. So it's not like he's completely new, but he is still very rookie when it comes to Souls-likes. This game also just has really good hitboxes. He has more patience than me, lol. Struggles to get 20k in TA.
He's doing the Rathian run on me.
This is an actual game, guys. He can actually use skill. He doesn't have to use a credit card. And characters that are getting nerfed out the wazoo. You still have your shield explosion, by the way.
I'm not really thinking about that right now.
A little close there, still had a heal. And there we go.
Alright.
Alright, so Nuclei is something unique to this game. It is an equipable slot that will determine your soul gain, soul loss on death, and stamina recovery on dealing damage and taking damage. So this means you will retain 10% less souls on death, but you will absorb 5% more on kill, and your energy gain from taking damage or dealing damage is not as higher. So currently with the one you have equipped, you are only losing 25% souls on death. So yeah. So that is another mechanic in this game, guys. You do not lose all souls on death and have to pick them up. When you die, you lose a certain amount. You can never pick them up again, but you only lose that amount. It is literally possible to get a Nuclei in this game where you do not lose any souls on death, but the negative is that like it has reduced soul gain. So if you're the type of player that doesn't want to worry about losing all your souls on death or anything like that, or even any souls at all, you can do that. It just means you won't get as much souls because the absorption rate will be lower. Again, I've said all the time, what I love about this game is it enables so much player flexibility in how you want to play, while still adding some kind of pro and con, you have to weigh it out kind of deal. If you reach 0 souls, it's just you have no souls, just like any other Souls game.
Asteria.
What a poor soul. It could have become a blader like you. However, its desire for destruction, engendered throughout years of warfare, has eventually consumed it.
Desire for destruction.
The void are generated entities.
And now I understand why I don't see him
born
dying
from
every
the
5 minutes. Hey,
consciousness that
even if
flows
he's never
within
played a
the
Souls
mud.
game, he's a gamer. He's played games all of his life.
When
I think he would have
overwhelmed
figured
by
it out.
emotions, they succumbed to madness. Though it made valiant efforts, it failed to evade its
Now,
doomed
granted,
fate.
I did watch him
Thank
play
you
as Elden
for
Ring,
granting it
and
the final redemption. May the branch
let's just say he stopped playing
guide
Elden
your
Ring for a
path.
reason, okay? Elden Ring definitely did kind of, you know, put the dick
It wasn't
in his
even the
ass a little
boss. It wasn't
bit.
even the bosses. It was just the dungeon. It was just too many stupid moments in dungeons where it just seemed like it existed just to farm Twitch clips.
The last thing he did before he stopped playing was he was in the inverted mage's tower in Liurnia, when you get the statue from Ranni and then upside down the tower. He was trying to kill Preceptor Miriam, like the second variant, and then just kept getting ganked by all the like hands on the ceiling or the ghosts that would spawn.
I
and
just
then,
didn't
like,
want to waste my time doing
yeah.
that shit. Like I died like maybe like for 3 or 4 times, and I just said
Yeah.
I don't want to waste my limited time after work doing this shit. I'm gonna go play a different fucking video game and get this like 60 to 80 gig game off my system.
I thought he was gonna say Bleed Golems did it. I don't even know what you mean by Bleed Golems. Like, what mob is Bleed Golems? Oh god, what mob in Elden Ring was Bleed Golems? How do you guys feel about the new structure of Shiyu? I don't like it.
I like the new structure because it has a 3rd floor, which means I get to use more of my roster. As for the scoring system, I'm not gonna really talk about the scoring system until like we've only had it for like a few days. You know, I wanna just wait a little bit on that.
Bleed Gargoyles? Oh, you just mean the imps? I mean, I think
In a
everyone
catacomb?
Yeah. I think everyone at some point in Elden Ring is like, fucking imps. The imps, OMG. Yeah. Sometimes those imp encounters can be very... Like, you never really die to a imp. You always die to, like, 3 imps and then a fire pillar around the 3 imps, or, like, some kind of trap near the imps. Like, some random stuff like that.
Guy was saving up for a Yixing Guang.
No, you won't. Have PTSD. Clean air? Kind of. Do you see a tree around here? have the map now.
Good thing I'm a robot.
We just now got the title card. Yep. After like 30 minutes to an hour of playing. Yeah.
Flash of the Hope Marin for a second. I want to check the time.
Oh, it actually didn't show up on the screen. Oh, I'm on Discord. Never mind.
I might just be the first streamer out of any streamers I watch who constantly presses Windows key just to check the time. I need to find a more permanent solution for checking the time.
Bro, I look to my right to look at the fucking microwave.
Hey, at least that's a solution that doesn't involve you constantly whipping out your taskbar. I need to find a more permanent solution.
Problem when the oven is an hour behind because of fucking.
You could do basic math.
It's
Can you
still
not?
1 hour behind from like when there was like a power outage, and then also the microwave is 000 because also of a power outage. I'm just too lazy to change it. Bear in mind, my phone is right here. It is closer and in reach. Phone is a solution. Yeah, basically.
My phone, my orientation of my room, I have no free outlets to like plug my phone in to charge anywhere except behind me against the wall. So if I want to get my phone while it's charging, I have to get up, I have to unplug.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. You were cutting out for like half the things you said the last 10 seconds.
It's far away. I have to get up.
I just kept saying, yeah, true. Goodbye, Arigato. Yeah, basically. Yeah, no one heard you, by the way. I see the guy disappeared. Some things just never change.
Shit.
I think there's no coincidence by the way, that this game looks a lot like Nier Automata. It doesn't play like Nier Automata, but I also love this game as much as Nier Automata. God, 2017, man. Good year
What the fuck?
How much did you guys enjoy the last versions of Season 2's Z story? What's your opinion on them? Yishang Guang personality? I like Yishang Guang. I don't like the 2.5 story.
I think she's a fine character, but I don't like her playstyle, which is why I'm not not all that interested. The thing here's the thing you have to understand that will help you in the long run when playing a gacha game. If you don't like how the character plays, do as much as you can to disconnect, to use your disapproval of their playstyle or dissatisfaction of their playstyle to disconnect you from liking the character as a character, and you'll do much better. Because,
well, I mean, you say that. I didn't like Evelyn's grenade. I didn't like Evelyn's gameplay, but with Dylan, holy shit, I love Evelyn. Like, I don't regret using Evelyn anymore because Dylan does so much to enable Evelyn. That's the tricky thing about it sometimes. To put it simply, Taito, I just think version 2 to 2.5.
I just wish the story was shorter. That's all I ask. I just wish the story was shorter.
I wish everything was a lot more structured and consistent. Because I feel like a lot of the time there's like a story in any part of version 2, and then we trail off for some reason to then finally go back to the thing we were supposed to do. I'm trying to be vague for spoilers because I don't want to just straight up say 2.5 stuff for anybody here who hasn't done it yet. But just to put it more like basic, I think pretty much every patch story is a 7 out of 10 for me.
Can I just mention how weird it is for this universe to have trash bags?
I guess. Well, there's probably a lot of bags around still.
We've even got the London phone.
Well, think about it, right? If the apocalypse happens, right, and a lot of people start taking food from grocery stores, there's more bags than groceries in the store.
I ain't seen no grocery stores here. Also, this place looked like it's... The fuck?
No, I saw the pop-in from it's like off your screen. So it like unloads it. Division 2 did Apocalypse trash piles really well. That's a weird compliment.
I did play Division 2 for... I bought and played Division 2 for, like, maybe, like, 6 hours. It was okay. Like...
Also, the Division's not an apocalypse. The Division is just anarchy. Like, society is crumbling.
Ursula?
What?
I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. You didn't see
I
my
saw your
eyes.
and the name just came out. Ursula. But who is Ursula? Excuse me. That was quite embarrassing. I've had a head injury and have forgotten a lot of things. My name is Delpha, and I'm a botanist.
Botanist.
A botanist is someone who studies plants.
Great job of that right now, buddy, aren't you?
Even if I explain, you probably won't understand. After all, I've never seen any real living plants myself. They went extinct long before I was born. But if we can make plants grow again, it might just solve the food problem. For this purpose, I've been traveling everywhere, studying the soil for 2 decades.
Soil.
Yes. Plants need light, water, and soil to grow. Light is essential, of course, but water... While the mud has taken in all the water, it still evaporates. So basically, we can get clean water from rainfall. The problem lies in the soil. Look at this. Almost all of the land is contaminated. The soil is mixed with a lot of strange crystallized substances. I've tried to purify it, but nothing has worked so far. Plants can't grow in this contaminated soil.
Strange crystallized substances?
It's the crystallization of the mud. You can taste it. It's gritty. No? I eat a little when I'm starving, and it hasn't caused big problems so far. The main issue is that we know nothing about the mud or its origin. Please, take this soil.
But I won't eat it.
You don't have to eat it. I always have a feeling that you may need it for another purpose.
The MC girl sounds like she was created after the apocalypse. Yes, that is actually the reason. When Ari started the game an hour and a half ago, this character, basically their brain started then. They have basic functions and faculties, but they have like no... It's not even memory loss. It's just straight up they have no concept of ideas in this, like,
I see.
the world period.
You're heading to Heaven's Well.
Oh, is AFK for that? I mean...
What's it for?
To find branches.
Branches. Oh.
It's not like you missed like 10 minutes of an explanation or anything. It's just...
over there.
You just kind of
Exactly
infer
is
that.
It looks like metal, but grows like a plant.
I don't know. I just restore those branches, and connecting with those branches might help me find my lost memories.
I see.
You played this game, Drax? It's great.
They are the same.
Aw, man, we got another person
Seeking
here that
after
knows.
far-fetched goals
I've gotten
with
Ari
crumbled
to
memory.
now just start
However,
playing it like an
I'm
hour
just
ago.
a feeble scholar, while you possess power.
He's not a Souls
Right?
game player,
Can I
but
ask for
you
a
know,
favor?
we're doing what we can.
That little girl over there, Shirley, wants to get into Heaven's Well. But trouble awaits in her journey ahead. Originally, there were only some troublemaking scavengers along the way who
I think I
dare
platinumed
harm
it. Yeah,
pilgrims for fear of the
I
church.
100%ed it myself.
However, they became too rowdy.
You have to actually do a
and
second
attracted
playthrough to
deadly
100% it.
What are
Like, you can't
necros?
actually do everything
They
in one
are
playthrough,
monsters
because
that followed
one of the
suit
boss
after the church
weapons,
appeared 100 years ago.
one of the
They
achievements is
are
get all boss
extremely
weapons, and you need to
dangerous,
specifically kill a boss
as
the
they
second
possess
time.
strength that
So you have to do a new game
far
plus,
exceeds that of
or
humans.
just a new playthrough.
They
No,
will attack
new game plus,
all
because
living
it has.
beings.
You have to have
This
all weapons in your
camp
inventory.
has
That's what
some
it
kind of barrier against the necros.
takes 2 to 3. For me, it took
There's
2.
an elevator to the city. Adults may be able to find a way to get around them. But Shirley is just a girl. If you can destroy it,
Technically, it's
little girl
3
will
if
be
you want
able
all
to
achievements to
continue
get
on her
all 3
journey
endings.
safely.
But I just
see.
on PC,
Necros
I just
are extremely
basically so I didn't have to do a third
dangerous.
playthrough.
Necros are extreme.
I just backed up my save right before doing one of the endings, and then did the true ending after doing the one of the optional endings.
Hey, big sister over there. Here. Yeah, I'm here.
This guy sounds like a depressed lighter.
Thank you
He's
for
been through a
coming
lot.
over, big sister.
He eats
My
soil.
name is Shirley. As you can see, I am a pilgrim.
Pilgrim?
Shirley!
Have you heard of Elysium?
I took a girl
What's
there
that?
one time.
Oh, you've never heard
It
of
was a
Elysium.
shithole. It actually kind of looked like this
Great.
place.
Please allow me to
Wait,
take
which-
a moment
which
of your
game?
time to
Xenoblade.
introduce you to,
Right.
the
It was all a lie.
savior of the suffering Aether, the Father, and his Elysium.
The savior?
Yes. Elysium is a paradise, free from disease and hunger. A promised land of happiness and laughter for all of us, and the Father is its creator.
I see.
Oh, you really know nothing about the world. Well, since you're the first one to ever listen to my sermon, I'll tell you more about Elysium.
That's great.
Dang, I'm so screwed right now. I've finally completed my apprenticeship, and what do I get? Stuck in this godforsaken dump. Those scavengers, nothing but broke. They haggle all afternoon for one single pot and sneak away 2 mud balls along the way. I just can't take this anymore! Hey, what are you looking at? Wait. You don't look like one of those poor wretches. Then come and buy something, but no bargaining, all right?
How should I buy something?
Huh? Don't you have any common sense? Haven't you bought anything before? Come on, man. What the heck is this place? Well, you do have some crystals. Allow me, generous Frank, to show you how it's done. The crystal nucleus you're wearing, it absorbs crystals, right? Take it off and get it close to someone else's crystal nucleus. Yeah, now that I've taught you how to buy, just buy something.
There's the fist weapon right there. Whoever was asking about the fist weapon earlier. You can use drill fists.
Nothing catches your eye? You're a real cheapskate, huh?
I think it was Manmonger that was asking about fist weapons.
Must be opened from the other side.
What are you guys' viewpoint
haven't-
on the internet where a lot of people... What were you going to say?
Hold on. No, I was just about to read that. A lot of people labeled Yushin Gong as waifu bait mainly because of the marketing. Gee, I don't know why. Maybe it's because they want you to buy her. Wow.
Couldn't you just say that about every single character?
Wow, what an insane revelation. They're trying to sell you on a girl by letting you know the great looking girl.
Why do you think they put her in the red dress like 6 times in main story alone? Sorry, 4 times in main story, 2 times in events. And I haven't even played the new event, which comes right after. They probably put her in the dress again there. It's because they want you to buy your not girlfriend.
We're playing a gacha game, but we're gonna do our very damnedest to pretend it's not a gacha game and then act surprised when something happens indicative of the business model of these kind of games, and then just get pissy about it for no good reason.
No. We're playing a premium buy once game.
Just so
It
we're
can't
clear,
hurt us
when
anymore.
somebody like Hugo does something badass in his own respective trailer, it's not that you think it's better. It's that it appeals to what you're looking for out of that type of male character.
Yeah, exactly.
It appeals to a Japan crowd.
Actually, Miyabi is better.
Tell that to Pridwin.
Monger, is there a nerd emoji? Because I feel like that would be better than whatever that open blue face is. Is there a nerd emoji? Where's the glasses? I feel like this one would be better if you want to be nerdy. like, is like that. That's the exact face I would think of. What you doing? What you alt tabbed for?
There you go.
Why does that actually work?
Because we love Carchethia. Florida list is for stupid gooners.
Show me the Pilgrim Seal. Show me the Pilgrim Seal.
Okay.
Gotta go back and talk to Shirley.
I have to listen to her. Okay.
Before that, please tell me your name.
Name? I don't have one.
What? You don't have a name? Come on, everyone has a name, right? You really don't have a name? So this is my first missionary target. Is this a test from the Father? Well, since you don't have
Grant
a
marketing
name,
just came
I'll
out?
give you one.
Why?
Chinatsu's
have a
first?
Because your name is important.
Shit, hold on. I need to wait a second.
That's how others address you and write about you in books.
I figured
What's
Chinatsu
more
would be first.
important? With a name, others will remember you.
You can't pause this. Just pay attention,
see.
then look at it later.
Yeah. Nope. I
Okay,
don't
now
have
you
to
can.
know.
Now you can do it. Yeah. Chinatsu is the easiest skip of my life.
Easy skip. Easy skip. Easy skip. You know.
Looks like a timid schoolgirl. I already have Woho in my life.
The fuck is it? Oh, bro.
At face when skipping entire idol faction. We were gonna skip the idol faction. I don't know what happened.
One
I think
of them. I'm pulling one of
no,
them.
no, we were going to. Originally, we thought we were going to, but I think the lukewarmness we feel about Yi Shuang kind of changed us to just be more interested in. He wants the pink one. I want the red. Sorry, the black-haired one.
Yep, there she is. Yeah, no, thank you.
What is second half just gonna be reruns? You can't do this to me. Bring the black-haired one, please.
No idea.
Oh, will the next strip market be tomorrow? Is that usually how they do these things?
Name a patch where they didn't rerun, where they didn't run two characters at the same time.
Well, I just came up with a great name. It's Arissa.
The pink-haired one? Yeah,
Arissa.
I'm hoping. Hi, Sanders.
I see.
Then I'll call you Arissa from now on. Tell you a secret.
I wish you called me
Arissa
John
is
AI.
actually the name of my rabbit doll. It's the only doll I got from Grandpa. It used to be my best companion, but not anymore.
Why?
Because I've left it at home. I'm going to Elysium. to
Yeah, I
look for
figured
Mom
that
and
the
Dad,
pink-haired girl would be first.
and I won't go home.
Elysium. Where is it?
The Elysium is nowhere and everywhere. Or at least that's what they say.
2.7 is probably gonna have one
We
idol.
can't find Elysium on our
It sounds like
own.
the black-haired one's gonna be
Only
the patch
chosen
after
ones can get there.
L.
Probably as a side story.
Join
It's probably gonna be
church
focused on
and
Billy,
went on a
and then
pilgrimage to the
the
center
idol
of
will be
Heaven's
in
Well.
the second half.
The pilgrimage is long and challenging.
Either that or the other way around. Billy will be like the side
Entering
content,
Heaven's
assuming
Well is just the first step.
the alleged Billy.
But they said that a lot of feral monsters appeared on the road ahead, and everyone was too scared to go any further.
I can go there and take a look.
Really? Are you good at fighting? Then I must give you this before you leave. Come to me. May the Father bless you.
Cool.
But without the needle to overwrite the seal, how to...
Show me the Pilgrim Seal.
Right. You can stand there for the rest of eternity, you loser. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Fireball.
Really? Hi. How are you? You can't hit me, you stupid shit. What the oh, it was a grenade, bitch. Bruh. Oh, I see. They're gonna put shit in the way of the sniper rifle, of the guy with the sniper rifle to try and get me to grab it. They think I'm an idiot. They think I'm a fucking moron.
Iron Man Monger, I think multiple of them are going to specialize in anomaly since the disc set literally is anomaly based.
Oh, okay. Well, he's a bad shot anyway.
That was a good dodge.
I have the Pilgrim Seal, you fucking moron. Dipshit. You just getting power crap? Nope. Nope.
Well, that was fast.
That ain't happening. And if that does happen, I'll pull more Yuzahas anyway. I like Yuzaha a hell of a lot more. Oh, he hit something. I don't know where you came from. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's got that one in particular has like pistol blades.
Now, I had a conversation with my brother earlier about this. Probably what they're going to do is that they're going to start leaning towards like element-focused supports rather than archetype-focused supports to try and niche the catalog out. It'd be pretty stupid of them to just straight up just make objectively better options. Okay, who has the weapon that's going to make this place blow up? Couldn't even hit me.
Make sure none of them shoot a pistol.
I didn't
Or
need
you
to.
can
They
shoot a
didn't
pistol.
bother. Drizzle, drizzle.
You can equip that, by the way.
Yeah, I figured. Where's the Necros, or are these the Necros?
You'll see them soon.
I'll know when I'm seeing them, is what you're saying.
Yes, you will know what a Necro is when you see it.
She might not power creep Yuzaha. I'm sure there's gonna be the only other thing I can think of is that Yuzaha is gonna be for like generalist support anomaly, and then Chinatsu would just be a specific kind of anomaly. And then you have to also account that there is that drive disc set that specifically specifies it will boost up it boosts anomaly and stun. So they could just be doing something like that as a stun anomaly hybrid character. Oops. I don't necessarily know. I don't necessarily know where they're going with the idea of a stun anomaly character, unless that character's like insanely busted, which they probably will be. But like, I don't know if a best of both worlds is really going to get them anywhere. They're a bit close to that fire, don't you think? You can't hit me from here, right? Range. Bro, I'm not gonna have to deal with you the whole time, am I?
There's a bonfire shortcut around this staircase.
Impact scaled anomaly? Maybe.
Be interesting.
But again, impact scaling wouldn't necessarily matter unless it was substantial enough for stuns to actually get off.
If I had known, not even Sienna could get rid of the monsters. Those scavengers. They are busted. Run away. It's not too late to bail.
Down this manhole?
No, it was where you were just a moment ago. That's where you came from. The double doors that you just went through. That's
I know the double doors.
Yeah.
The staircase.
Hey, Vanessa. Sparkle Drip Marketing, and she looks mid AF. Vanessa, what's their name so I could look them up?
I thought I saw it, and it did kind of look weird to me.
Sparksy?
Sounds like a dog.
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm sorry. Normal Sparkle looks better. Like, normal Sparkle looks 3,000 times better. It almost feels like they on purposely just
Is it like Emanator or something?
I mean, just look at it. Like, normal Sparkle is so iconic, like, to the Hoyo repertoire of characters now, that this design, it just feels like the...
Bruh. Oh my god.
Holy shit. Yeah, I just looked her up. It feels like they had just intentionally inverted the color scheme and just gave her a longer dress and that's it. But also, it just doesn't.
This
look
looks like some trashy Harlequin.
It's like a wannabe Japanese mix of.
Name's kind of garbage too.
It's like an Alice in Wonderland with Japanese clothing, and honestly. Normal Sparkle kicks it into the dirt. Well, that's an easy skip.
Easy skip shit. He got me one time.
Didn't do that much damage. Kick the ladder.
He chunked me. What are you talking about?
You say that, but every comment under the post looks amazing. Why do you think that is? just think for 5 seconds.
Can't wait to kill you so you just respawn anyway.
No, this guy doesn't respawn after you kill him. Alright, well, you're now free to move.
Where's that zit? Checkpoint's got to be nearby, right?
No, because you unlocked 2 different shortcuts to get back to the campsite. So your way back is just through shortcuts. At least for now.
This is obnoxious.
Like, unironically, Yao Guang, the character that was announced yesterday, looks so much better. Like, she's got a really nice flowy, almost like a peacock-style dress. And she looks like she just, you know, won big at the blackjack table. Like, Yao Guang looks really good.
So is there anything down that sewer entrance or what?
There probably is, yeah. There's something everywhere you go in this game. Every nook and cranny.
Yeah, it's called the game.
Is HSR still skipping the Japanese region? I don't know. I learned about the You're not going to go in the manhole?
I need to refill.
I learned about the Japanese Star Rail 4.0 region controversy from you guys. If anything, it's very possible all you guys are working off of rumors that are not true. Now, they're probably going to make slight adjustments, but they're not going to literally turn a Japanese region into, I don't know, like, it's not like they're suddenly, it's not like in the extra 2 weeks they gave themselves, they're going to rework an entire Japanese-themed region into being Scandinavian or some shit. Like, it's not going to happen. It's already signed, sealed, and delivered. They're, at most, they'll, if anything, I assume what they did with the 2 weeks is the 2 weeks is just going to give them enough time to slightly scrub a few things, and that's it.
What is Thubon? What is Thubon going on about? I have no idea what he's going on about.
Plant.
Do you know what? Do you know what Thub's talking about? I have no idea what Thub's talking about. I'm trying to look for. Somebody said something about in the chat about
still
like
holding his dear former black dude accountable for trying to destroy someone's YouTube career.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going on about.
I don't know what you're going on about. Thub, I don't know what you're going on about because I'm his brother and I
Is
just
this about
don't want any of his
Zom?
drama
Is this
stuff.
about Zom? I think it's about Zom.
If you say we, you mean him, because I'm just here for the video game he's playing right now. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Also, I don't recall ever being friends with Zom. All I did was I brought his name up in context to the situation. That was it.
Can you give me context? Who's Zom?
He's a Genshin content creator who tried to expose Glaive Keel for AI. I briefly brought up his video in the when I talked about Glaive Keel into the AI situation. I brought his name up briefly at the start just to contextualize the situation. So I just mentioned Zom posted this video to expose Glaive Keel, and in the video he refers to other content creators to show, in his opinion, show the validity of the AI tool he used and showed how Glaive Keel was the only one that was showing up sus, in his opinion. And then I went on to say that immediately afterwards, Glaive then privated 2 videos, and then I mentioned how the timing was incredibly off and just seemed like a really bad time to do it, which just made the optics look bad, at which point I said I did not immediately side with Zom. I specifically said that Glaive is going to have a hard time trying to explain this situation, especially because privating 2 videos immediately afterwards is really bad timing. And if anybody disagrees with me on that, well, then I guess we're just going to have to agree to disagree on that.
I didn't really understand any of that, but it's whatever, we'll just move on. I'm just here for the video game. Thub, I still have no idea what the conversation is, but let me say it this
All right,
way.
see ya, Thub. Goodbye.
All right, see ya, Thub. Let me say it this way. Anybody that uses the word accountability, especially on these internet spaces of like 1,000 view YouTube videos, I think you just need to just go find something else to do, man. Like, it's really not that... This isn't like changing anything. This isn't like doing anything.
Am I just supposed to approach him when he's just trying to roast me?
Oh, you're here, child. It's not that deep? Yeah, exactly. It's not that deep. Like, I'd go as far as to say that the dramas that involve hundreds of thousands of viewers or even millions of viewers is also not that deep. But sadly, when you reach that threshold, that's when like real-life doxing and threats start to happen. Right here, at this level of like popularity, it's just, I'm going to go on their Twitter and harass them. It's like, it's just, there's no, it's really not that big of a deal. It's not that deep while trying to destroy someone else's career. Don't look at me. I'm just his brother. I'm just here watching the video game. I don't know anything, okay? Also, what do we mean by destroy their career? Do we mean saying this is what somebody does?
I think the I think the idea this is my opinion
and all that stuff.
This is my opinion. This is my opinion on the matter.
Get employed, career, LMAO. Yeah, basically.
This is my opinion on the matter. What I think happened is, now, of course, you'll have to ask Zom, but this is my opinion on the matter. My opinion is that Zom's goal was to get the anti-AI crowd to look in Glaive Keo's direction. That's my opinion. Because I can't see any other possibility of like how else someone of Zom's size would go after Glaive of his size in like a creative quote unquote way. That is my stance on the matter. Was the idea was to just to draw in a crowd outside of the gacha space, and he thought AI. Either that, or Zom just wanted to expose him for AI because I don't know.
And my stance is, someone's using AI. That's crazy. Time to drink some water.
I don't have any I don't have any particularly strong feelings for Glaive Keo myself. I've sat through Glaive's live streams like maybe 3 times or so, and I've also gifted subs to him, but I have no personal strong feelings of Glaive Keo. He's just someone we're just like acquaintances basically. I don't hate him. I don't think he has a reason to hate me per se, though obviously I did not back him up immediately when things occurred, so I can understand why Glaive probably has like some negative disposition towards me, but I doubt this thing is really something worth just dragging on and on about it at this point.
Opened from the other side.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about content space. Pretty much all the regulars here know that I am the most layman of this space. Arya is an ether anomaly. I wonder if the black-haired one's going to be stung. That's probably what it's going to be, right? Or no, wait, is the green-haired one the stunner? No, the green-haired one is the support. Someone already said that.
Ow.
That means the black-haired one's probably a stunner, which would make sense because you have giant maces to conk somebody over the head.
Is this guy... Okay, well, I'm just going to separate them, and I'm just going to come up and whack
Petty internet drama while trying to destroy someone's credibility and career. I have no idea what Ari over here did or said, okay?
No, this is Zom. I just merely gave my opinion on the matter, and obviously, it was a hot topic. So
double LB, double LB.
Double LB?
LB, double LB.
What does...
Whatever your shield button is. There you go.
What does that? What did that do?
That was your shield explosion after taking 4 hits.
Are they out of mana?
Do they have mana? I don't think they have mana. I think they're just an enemy that will just attack you.
They're out of mana. They're just whacking with their staff.
I didn't even know that these guys had that mechanic.
Oh, that one's trying to do something.
He pulled out an item. It's actually crazy if these guys have a mana mechanic. I just never knew about that. What on earth did this chat turn into? Okay, it's just one commenter here that's bringing something up. That's all there is to it, Shirin. This dude isms, but isms acting like someone didn't just try to... Okay, I'm just gonna time you out. 10 minutes.
Okay.
As I said before, I treat this experience of being with you like... And anything related to YouTube, the way I play video games, the way I do things online, I treat everything like if I don't like what's going on, I change the channel. I don't watch things that make me angry. I don't engage in stuff that makes me angry. This is much my chat as it is Ari's chat. This guy is just repeating the same thing over and over again, and Shirun's own experience is being affected by it. They said, what on earth did chat turn into? I'm timing this guy out for 10 minutes.
If Glaive is offended by it, Glaive can come and talk to me on his own behalf, all right? And we can have a discussion about it as two adults, all right?
Thub, if you're interested in any of the content on screen or being with the chat in the community, that's why I timed you out and didn't just, you know, ban you for 24 hours or whatever.
No, you can't ban. You just shadow ban them, and they just
shadow or something. Yeah. Yeah. No.
So what's this do?
Thub, Thub, if you genuinely want to be here, but you just wanted to like make a talking point, I can respect that talking point, but you are repeating yourself. So I'm just timing you out for a bit. Give you a moment to calm down, cool down, or maybe even word your point better. Okay.
This is like a 2-week-old. This is like a 2-week-old cold topic. I don't think necessarily. What do I do with this? Yes. No. The Glaive AI shit was like literally like 2, almost 3 weeks ago. When was my video about this?
I thought this was like, I don't know, something recently.
No.
Like,
well,
no?
Do you count like 3 weeks old recent? Hold on. Let me double check.
It depends.
Let me double check.
The Hosho Marin fucking wallpaper.
It's been It's been about 2 weeks.
Tabbing.
Hold on. Let me just pull this up. When did this actually happen? December 15th, and it is the first. It has been about 15 to 16 days since that's happened, so it's been a little over 2 weeks. It's a last year's topic. I like it with the way Mistel's thinking. It's a last year's topic.
That topic was so last year.
All right. So what does this do? The rewrite seal. What does it do?
I don't think you can do it right now. You need like an item to do it. Oh no, never mind.
This right here?
Yeah. So seals are like a soft form of classes. Seals have their own passives that will affect your gameplay, either through enhancing your raw traits or giving you different passives. Like that one, it gives you resistance to ailment types, while the other one just is a basic effect. The smaller nodes can be equipped at any time and swapped out, and they're just customizable passives. That's what a seal is. So you have the big seal, which dictates like big passives, and then small seals are just changing out on the fly. That wallpaper is just amazing. Holy, yeah, Ari's had that wallpaper for like, I want to say like a year or two now. Okay, probably not that long. The progression path was up there, by the way.
I feel like I missed something down here, though. Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
I don't think you did. I don't think you did.
I'm purple now.
Well, there is that door over there. Oh, yeah, you have purple now. You have a tier above blue. Oh, I guess there was this, if you can do anything here. I don't think you...
I'm just enjoying the sights.
Yeah, I don't think you missed anything. If you want to get past that gate, you have to, like, go a little bit further ahead.
Ow.
That did a lot of damage. Based avocado, one of us. What a grandpa. If Rakudo... I thought that character had a different name. If Rakudo ends up being an Ether Stun, then that would be interesting. I love Stun. I want more Stun characters. I'm A-okay with that.
Yeah, I kind of want Shingi. Stun's fun. It's been a little bit of a while before I really got to sink my teeth into, like, a more traditional Stun character. That doesn't do all this wacky shit. Okay, there's gonna be, like, some stupid shit. Yeah, there is. Okay, cool.
Good dodging.
You want to fling another? You want to fling more at me, assholes? Idiots. Why don't you shoot me? Why didn't y'all just get like 5? Why didn't y'all just get like 5 snipers? Y'all could have just posted up with 5 snipers, but no. Just had to do this stupid shit. Is this an arena? Who's in here?
Your money and your life.
Actually, that's the way this one prefers it.
Madness, I'll answer that question because I did the GFL2 story. The GFL2 story is picking up. They're doing their best to kind of make things feel like the geopolitical style storytelling of GFL1. We're kind of getting back to it. They're doing their best to get rid of the original plot points that started in GFL2 that were just kind of like throwaway plot points. They're doing their best to change them out for things that will function more long term. So we are picking up a little bit. They're trying to go back to they're trying to go back to like the older style of storytelling. So give it the next couple stories, maybe we'll see whether or not they're pulling it off properly. This is ZZ. I have played Genshin HSR and Woowa, but no clue on ZZ, but this looks good. This is AI Limit. This is a it's like a $30 game on Steam. It's not a gacha, it is a full-on Souls game. A very good one at that. And yeah, I highly recommend it, Treasure Hoarder. Rakuto's official name is Yu. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I can't fully recall her first name. Yeah, I can't either. Hot take, Anomaly Stun sounds useless. You see, you say that until they make it useful, either by the enemies needing it, or it just does some, like 7 different things at once.
Oops.
I'm very interested, gonna check it out. Yep, I highly recommend this. It is a game that if you do not like Souls-likes because of their like aggressive challenge, this one can still have a challenge while also being very player flexible.
Oh fuck.
Stun the boss by giving them momentary cancer brain rot. Skibbity bussin' my Wristler.
That was a grab.
That was a grab.
Dude,
just to give you an idea, Treasure Hoarder, this is a Souls game that, like, movement-wise, plays like Bloodborne. Like, if you are a Souls player. The learning curve seems fair since earlier mobs are easy. I feel like there is still some difficulty to this game. It's just, like I said, no doubt, this is one of the easier Souls games. And that's purely just because of the movement and, like, the flexibility for what a player can do. So if you want to get past that gate, there's, like, an alleyway before you walked in this boss room. I think that's how you get there.
Oh, wait. You mean I was supposed to go that way? What's this way?
This is the way to go. The other way is the alternate path to get past that gate. This game has quite a few nooks and crannies in each area.
There's a save point? I don't remember.
You just had a save point. You just dropped down here from a save point. Yeah.
I don't have any resources, so I don't know if this is really a safe thing to be running through right now.
If you die, you only lose 25%.
But I've been going so good. I haven't died yet.
That is true.
I thought you said there was something here.
I'm misremembering, sorry. You gotta loop after the boss room. I'm working on... I haven't played this game in a few months. My map knowledge is a little dicey slightly.
Yours bleeding now? Did I say something loud, or do I need to turn the game down?
I don't think anything loud happened, at least not on the Discord stream.
There's a few people talking about how something noisy. Did we say something? Did we do something loud?
Maybe. I don't know. Is there an audio issue, guys?
Was that boss fight too loud? Do I need to turn the audio down?
Nope. They're saying nope.
Okay.
We chill. Maybe we said something cringe.
You know what that might be yet.
So I know another route you can go to try and get past that gate. I think that might be the actual route. If you
is he gonna hit me, or is he just gonna fall over? Okay, see ya, buddy. Where's the save point?
Again, it was before that boss.
Okay, well, I can't get back up there.
Try wrapping around to the left. Did you already go this way? I apologize for nothing. On God, for real, for real. Okay, never mind. You have to go find the further ahead bonfire now to teleport back to the other one. My bad. Good night, Iron Man Monger. Thanks for coming tonight.
Well, I got 2 mud balls, so. Yeah, see you, Iron Man Monger. Tree.
Sienna. They went to the cemetery, but none of them came back. Sienna, you're the only one who can handle them.
I don't think she can hear us anymore.
Protect the yard of the tree. Repel the necros. Protect the yard of the tree.
Pardon, skin. Oh. Okay. I don't have any resources. Buddy. I don't have any resources. Why would I want to stab that woman? It's not safe in here. It's kind of safe in here. Hi. Ow. He's got a bleeding effect.
I hope nothing Zom did happen to this channel or any CC, else my point would just be called isms. Thub, this was apparently 2 to 3 weeks ago. I don't know what you want me to say.
I'm taking this lightly because I said my piece on the matter. Things got incredibly incendiary within like 2 days of me covering the situation. So then I pieced out because I didn't want to become a part of this weird racism-flinging insanity that was going on within like day 2. So I just pieced the fuck out and just decided, all right, I'm not going to cover this anymore because this is getting well above what I came in for.
Sub, your understanding.
I came into a conversation, I came in anticipating a simple conversation about AI and its integrity, and how I thought that Glaive should have more confidence in himself when it comes to making content. That's about it. I did not want to come into a conversation about integrity and self-expression and having an identity on the platform.
My nickname dailies. Oh God. Just ban me as most of the commenters doesn't understand my point. Sub, even if we understand your point, you're asking for accountability on effectively anonymous websites that people actively choose to be unanonymous on platforms that the accountability you're asking for is something is not against terms of service, is not against any form of like social contract or any laws in the place that you live in. Your accountability argument doesn't matter because this is effectively a classroom and nobody has shot another student yet, so nothing needs to happen, okay?
I agree with the guy saying that I'm getting one guide, because I am getting one guide right now by this one person who I guess is just holding a grudge.
Isms, but isms would just multiply an echo chamber. This is not an echo chamber. I'm a Genshin Impact player and he hates Genshin Impact. I hate ZZZ, and a lot of people here shit on me constantly when I make complaints about ZZZ. If anything, this is probably one of the most diverse fucking... I say diverse because it's like on average 30 viewers, and we can actually hold a conversation with each other versus like a chat, you know, going like super fast. Like a lot of people here we've engaged with basically what feels like daily, constantly. Nothing wrong with criticisms you like to play. That makes the game good. See, at least we can agree on something here. And this is why I didn't ban you immediately, because I understand that there's probably some like points you can say that aren't immediately just, you know, aggro on a specific talking point. I love it when a company sets on my mind.
Alright, these are a pain in the ass to fight.
Yeah, they are a little bit above your average human with sword. This MF of course all companies want your money. You keep saying isms but isms, and I really don't know why you're doing that.
Yeah, I don't understand where
I
I don't understand where you're going with
why
this.
You're saying isms but isms. Thub, I am genuinely interested. Why do you keep saying isms but isms? Because this seems like the type of thing that you say around people that understand what you mean, but you bring it here to a public area that nobody knows what you mean when you keep saying that, and nobody understands what you're saying. It's from that dude with the lobster name. I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about.
That's what he's saying to me as a point to my count. I just genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think he's talking to your lobster salad.
Oh, your lobster salad in chat. Okay. Well, I haven't really been paying too much attention to what lobster salad has been saying, when admittedly I get stun marks talking about what you're saying.
Please stop
you can
typing
use the
6.
bonfire
Please
to
stop
TP
typing.
for
Please stop typing 6-7.
You can use the bonfire to TP back to the previous one, by the way, if you want to go do things you missed.
I wanted to go to the bonfire to refill my healing. That was it.
Well, now it's refilled then.
Yeah. So I was planning on making a shitpost video about 6-7, maybe a few days ago, but as I was reading the as I was reading the history of 6-7 on Know Your Meme, I thought, wow, this really is as fucking stupid as people were talking about, and I just couldn't bring myself to make a post about it.
It is just genuine brain rot. I need the next thing that will be
No. It's not just the dumb kid shouting 6-7 during a basketball game on video. It goes further than that. It's like this basketball player who is constantly trying to force the 6-7 joke into being a meme. Like I've never seen a meme feel more forced than 6-7. Like I swear to God. Like it's the most forced thing I've seen. Sussy Baka? Sussy Baka's fine. Like
Sussy Baka's fine because it's like anime culture thingy.
Look, anything anime related or just anything Asian related, you just have to suspend you just kind of have to like just deal with it because it's just inherently alien to us Westerners.
I came to the stream for Arikado to get one guide. Well, one guide is right because there's a
I'm
boss
not
right
leveled
there.
to fight this thing. I should have maybe fought a couple of these, right? You know, I'm gonna turn right back around. I'm gonna go grab those items, and then we'll see what happens.
Oh, by the way, that gate next to the weird pustule things, you need a key from the shop owner back in camp.
Okay. I'm gonna try and stab this thing.
Are you gonna sit here and just kill this over and over instead of exploring the things you missed?
I have to get through this. I have to get through this guy. I don't want him to chase me, do I?
It's not like you missed 2 hours of content. I should clarify. It's not like you missed a massive amount of things. I just want to make sure you're not like missing.
So they revealed 2 S ranks in one day. Does that mean we're getting an A ranked reveal tomorrow?
No, you can't A rank my fucking mace girl.
You know what? They might actually do that.
Why?
Well, who else would they A rank? Who else would they A rank?
Nobody, because it's a woman.
Nobody. Bullshit. No, there's no way they're gonna drip market both characters in one day. They have something planned tomorrow. Who could be drip marketed right now? Aside from her, who could be drip marketed?
Well, they'll probably just hold her off for next patch. Is what probably gonna happen.
No, someone's getting revealed tomorrow. Who is it?
How do you know someone's getting revealed tomorrow?
Because there's no way that why would they drip market both characters today instead of just drip marketing one today and then another one tomorrow?
I don't know.
Okay, the bug has a laser. And they scream. Ow. This shit sucks. It's just Scarlet Rot, but with more work. Ew. Did they do a second idol? No. There was I saw it. There was a video of it on the Reddit. I don't know if this was
I'm gonna go pee while you're doing the drip marketing.
I don't know if this was a leaked drip marketing. It's on the main subreddit, and main subreddits are usually like anti-leak. It's right here. It's right here. It's Arya's drip marketing. Now, they might have accidentally drip marketed this and then it got pulled. There's always a possibility of that. So I might be wrong. They might have just accidentally leaked her. By the way, I don't like her in the robot form. If I'm being entirely honest, I hope the robot form isn't like present in actual gameplay, because I very much prefer the human form. She's not on Twitter, then this might have been accidentally posted and then removed.
Okay.
This might have accidentally been removed. This might have been like a screw up on the marketing team. Okay. Don't have anything over here. It's just another one of these Necrons. But they only need me to kill the big one. So somehow she'll be just fine. That Robussi? No. No. What an anomaly support will do? So there's like one or two things they could do realistically for an anomaly support. They could either do stun anomaly or stun anomaly buffing, or they could do just like anomaly and then we're gonna buff an element, so that we don't like cannibalize Yuzuha. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of. Physical defense, cool. Alright. Let's give this a shot. You here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. Alright.
I wish you luck. I had a bit of a challenge with this boss.
Oh, boy.
I was using a slower weapon than you. You might fare a bit better.
Who's gonna tell me he's dead? I hope it doesn't AoE scream in the fight, because that's kind of obnoxious. Wait, this thing doesn't have that much health. Oops.
And that's with a not upgraded weapon.
Now, granted, the bleed could screw the shit out of me.
Damn, you just voiced through that.
Ow.
Oh! Good block. Phase 2.
I don't know if that was worth it.
Always worth it, just, you know, you got clipped slightly.
Oh, fuck.
No, that wasn't what you think it is.
No, I'm saying I could have done some damage there.
Yeah. It's not like a...
Oh, alright, I'm dead.
Yeah, so there is no, like, poise break in Elden Ring. You have to parry if you want a poise break hit. There's stun, like staggering, like you did there. Like, you can stagger enemies when you hit them, but there is no quote-unquote poise execution.
Oh, I can't pick it up?
No, you just lost 25% rune. Yeah, you don't pick up your runes in this game. If you lose them, you lose them. But again, you don't lose all of them. You lose the percent.
What?
Yeah, the ailment builds even when you're blocking.
No, it didn't do the counter.
Are you full? Oh yeah, you are full.
I need to restart. This was a bad run.
This is one of the fights I swapped to parry.
No.
I forgot that one, if you die with that one, you only lose 15% fucking runes. Oh yeah, it does cost a small amount to change nuclei. I should have said that, my bad. It's 9 p.m. now? Holy shit. Night's been going by slowly.
Bruh. You recovered from that way too fast.
He is a boss. My eyes hurt, but I'm still awake. You're doing a good job, Trooper.
All right.
According to leakers, Chinatsu Suano is essentially Ether Veil support.
Okay, but what the hell is an Ether Veil? It's just a buff. It is just a glorified buff.
The buff.
What is so special about an Ether Veil aside from the screen effect?
It's a buff that you actually know when it's active because of the screen effect.
Bruh. God.
There are 2 flask upgrades you can get right now, by the way, in the world.
Are you just gonna do that every time I die? Are you just gonna throw out a tip I didn't ask for?
Pointing it out. Pointing it out. Hey, I'm just
God.
talking, okay? I'm sorry.
All right, fine.
It's locked.
Why can't I get mud balls? I shouldn't have removed that part.
So you just want to go up the ramp and then you loop around from
What
the
did I just say? What did I just say?
Okay. My gun and
Icon and Harmos are getting buffed. Good.
Did Icon need it?
Hey, don't argue with it. Don't argue with it.
Watch him still not get a rerun. I mean, who wants him realistically? Yeah,
I like Haramasa.
enough to pull for him.
I already have him.
Pull dupes.
Why do I have to pull dupes to like him?
All right.
What do you mean, all right? Brother.
I don't think any gacha game, with some exceptions, especially the Hoyo ones, want to run a banner that effectively, like, there's not even, like, people that want to fucking, like, dupe the character.
So we should just throw him in the trash?
That's what they're gonna
I agree. Let's just throw everything in the trash. The hell with everything. Going abandonment? Nope. Nope. He's at abandon. He wants them abandoned. Abandon them all. But is that buff coming in 2.6? That's the real question. He's getting put on the dupe spending event exchange. That'd be pretty. That'd work as well. That would be a viable option. It was revealed in the beta? Well, I have a feeling it's going to come out in 2.6. It is pretty funny, though, the fact that the Lycon is getting a best buff. Maybe they're just out of touch. A rank buffs? I don't know. I'd be surprised if an A rank even got buffed. They'll never buff Hugo. Not for a while. Not for a while.
Yeah. I think the problem with Hugo is that
the
problem with Hugo is that they could just probably justify it with better stunners.
I'm getting ladder hitboxed. All this way for a pickaxe. No, I don't think I want to be here.
Hey, kill that.
All right.
And that will improve the healing amount per flask.
Yeah, absolutely, Shirun. We're Ellen enjoyers over here. She's the only one that matters anyway.
I feel like every time Ellen comes and goes, I'm just like, why the fuck am I not getting Ellen? She's literally got the best design out of like most characters.
Because you stupid.
I stupid.
Hugo's your main? Well, you got consumed, alright?
Consumed.
Alright. Only one of us made it out, and it wasn't you.
Mud ball. Oh god, just the texture of mud. Just imagine chewing that. Just throw a rock at him. You got actual rocks in your inventory.
I need to put it on.
No, you just hit pause. You can use it from the pause menu.
You don't say.
It would have been really funny. But that's just me, I guess. Not gonna lie, Hugo is flawed due to being so reliant on stun window, needing very high CRCD, being hard to build, and getting screwed over by the anti-Miyabi agenda. There's a guy up on this ladder, by the way.
Are you just gonna backseat me the whole time?
When we first played Elden Ring, you specifically asked me to tell you...
Is this Elden Ring? Is this Elden Ring?
Alright, then never mind. That's a really strong weapon skill. Frontier brother, the next patches is gonna be filler patches. AOD will come. There's a certain hat I love rocking with that outfit. And then a fucking katana. Please delay the release of Angels of Delusion. What do you got against Angels of Delusion?
The amount of people who are going to call the player base a bunch of creeps.
To be fair, that's the original reason why you and I didn't want them. I just want her because maces, like big maces.
I never necessarily said I didn't want them because of that. I just said I'm gonna loathe when they come around, because then the same people won't shut up about it.
I will admit, the pink-haired one, her original design, I thought was especially, like, kind of creep.
The robot?
Yeah.
What, like, because she lacked clothes on her body parts?
And then, like, flashed ass with, like a embarrassed facial expression? Yes.
Yeah, only Chingy can flash ass, guys.
I mean...
That's a tracking.
God! They can fix Hugo like they do with Super Break and HSR. They didn't fix Super Break, they just added a new character.
Yeah, anytime anybody says we fixed this archetype by adding this new character, no, you didn't. You didn't fix Cryo. You just added Escoffier. You didn't fix Electro. You just added Raiden Shogun. You want to fix an archetype? You either actually need to buff them, or you need to introduce something new to the game that's actually groundbreaking and was here to stay. Dendro fixed Electro, and Dendro wasn't exclusive to one character or a handful of characters. It was an entire archetype that got fleshed out more and more and gave more options.
Yeah, Cryo is the best example of an element that has just eaten shit the entirety. When Cryo first came out, its whole shtick was just high damage on just doing cryo damage, period.
Also,
which was fine for a time.
Also, just the cryo set, just letting you just get crit rate.
Exactly. Like, original Cryo in 1.0 and like the original like version of like first version of Genshin was busted, not inherently because it was like a busted element, but because you had access to free crits, and gone you didn't have to aim at enemies and had a bunch of damage. But now that the game has, you know, aged, and Cryo kept that shtick while all the other elements started doing stuff,
Necros are extreme.
It's not as much as the case anymore.
That's just automatic.
Yeah, I think that one is just automatic. If you want more soil, there's one in the sewer.
How long have we been going? We've been going for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
I think I'm good for now.
Okay. Impressions?
It's just anime. It's just a Souls game. It's
Not
just a Souls
exactly.
game.
Not exactly for or against it.
Look, yeah, I told you I'm not into these kind of games. All right. What time is it?
So-
9:20. 9:20. I've got 7.
We won't be expecting another stream of this.
I don't know. Maybe. Not necessary. It's a very low priority. I'd be more willing to just try out the games, you know.
Like what games though?
Emulation. And other suggestions.
Didn't you buy Stellar Blade?
No. Never bought
Okay.
Stellar Blade. I talked about buying it, but I never got around to buying it because I wasn't interested.
Emulate Bloodborne. Okay. He doesn't like playing a Souls game on a normal day.
Ratchet and
but you
Clank
wanna-
finally soon. I might want to start with emulating something else first. I want to start with emulating something else first, if I'm being honest.
All right, guys. Well, that was a taste of AI Limit. I can highly recommend the game. I don't know if you'll see future streams of this game again, but hey, it is what it is.
All right, yeah. Been a good night, y'all. Been
What are you
pretty
gonna
enjoyable.
do?
Probably just do a couple things before I go to bed. I gotta go to bed. I gotta start work again at like 7.
Early again?
Yeah, I gotta work early again.
Okay, I see.
Oh.
I liked it. Thank you, Shirun.
I'm leaving.
Happy
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you-
I gotta go to bed. You sleep before? Not normally. I have some wonky shifts this week where I gotta like get up to get ready for work at like 7 in the morning. So I can't exactly be staying up. Alright, yeah. We're gonna peace out for now. You'll have a nice night.
See you guys. Have a good night.